This is day 3 of Minishoot Adventures. We have Twitch chat with us. We are just playing this game until we're gonna beat it. I'm not gonna get all the achievements on stream or all that. I'm just gonna beat it so I don't have so many games that I've started on stream and didn't finish. This game is great. You should all play it. Unless you don't want to play it, then don't. But you should all play it. Unless you don't want to, then don't. I can't make you do anything. We have the ability to dash on water. Life is good. It'll be a short stream today, but YouTube, you don't need to know that. Streams don't affect YouTube because YouTube is its own entity. It's a short stream because I need to plan out my content and really buckle down and figure out what I want to do. Holy crap. What is all this? What I want to do with my life. What do you guys want to do with your life, huh? There's got to be something in your life that you want to do for the rest of it. And if there is, well, tell me what it is. I'm very curious on your way to get that going. What do you want to do? Like Sheryl Crow said, man, all I want to do is have some fun. I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. I got that Sheryl Crow lyric right, unlike the last one. My God, am I so bad at this game that I'm getting hit by literally everything? I am. We already talked about my life goal that I'll never meet. What, becoming a house husband? You could become a house... You could be the best house husband, Kayvon. You want to buy a house, but not in this economy. What if you move to a new country? Hear me out. I know what you're thinking. That sounds ridiculous. It is ridiculous, but hear me out still. You could go to one of the Nordic countries. Those always look nice. You ever see pictures of goddamn Norway? Looks magical. Why do these things have so much health? Maybe because I don't have a lot of damage. Maybe it's because I suck. I could suck. Also, Devil, I hope you're doing good. I don't know why all these enemies spawned here, but I don't like it. Is this thing gonna die? This thing will die. This thing will die soon. This thing will die soon. That was not worth it. I think I want to be a bum. You're a content creator. You already are a bum. You're just on a different level of bum compared to me. Congrats! We're both bums. You're not a bum. You have to get a new job and probably not work remotely and make a lot less. But imagine living in Norway. Imagine waking up, or I guess going outside, not waking up. Don't imagine waking up. Imagine going outside and seeing the Aurora Borealis. At this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. And can you see it? Yes. But how does living in Norway making less money equal a house? It doesn't. It doesn't guarantee that. But you're living in Norway. And I feel like that should be enough. Oh, wait, this is where we last were. So there's something here. It's Friday after all. Heck yeah, it's Friday. Let's freaking go to the mall. How will I accomplish my goal? I mean, through sheer will and determination. Holy wall of text. Sorry, never be sorry for a wall of text. It means I got something to read. Well, I was trying to figure out what job is the one where it makes mechanics in a game. Like, for example, Crimson Desert had this mechanic that keys, which are rare, get automatically used on a locked door. They changed it to where it asked the players if they want to use the key. But, like, after people complained, I want to do this sort of player ease of experience or game design. I don't know what that would be called. Like a tester or like an actual developer? Like, that sounds like a mechanics, like, developer, which is just kind of like a developer as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not into game design, so I obviously don't know entirely. There's a cat taking a fat shit. I'm living in the most beautiful part of the US already. Waterfalls and mountains everywhere and less snow than Norway. Yeah. Yeah, you already are living in the best part. Yeah, okay, if you live on the east coast of the US or in California, congrats, you've won. You've won. Just bask in your glory already. You live in the good part of the United States. If you live in Mississippi, why are you even talking to us? I live in Arkansas. Oh, God, how have you not killed yourself yet? Arkansas? That sounds terrible. You live in Arkansas? Oh, my God. More like Arkansas quality. More like I Arkansas the quality of life and killed myself. Ha, ha, ha. Classic, classic, classic. Calling California the good part? I mean... The only negative thing about California... Well, there's obviously more negative things, but the biggest negative thing about California is how expensive it is. Looks around nervously, living in Mississippi. At least you don't live in Oklahoma. Like Clank said. Oh, God. States I wouldn't want to live in. Depression, Arkansas, Oklahoma. Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Louisiana. South Carolina, never trust the South. Civil War taught me that. Kansas, oh fuck no. No offense, Lane. Florida, oh goodness no. Gary, Indiana, worst place on earth. What up, shrimps? Good to see you, gamer. I'm insulting a bunch of US states because I wouldn't want to live there. Not that I'll ever have to worry about living there. Happy Friday, me gamer. Welcome in to a probably short stream of me playing Minishoot Adventures to beat it, and then I need to go plan my content out for the rest of the month because I am overwhelmed with how many things I need to do, so I need to sit down and really just think about it, you know? Sit down, think about it, plan it out. But the good thing is when I'm gone, people can just go watch my YouTube videos because I have plenty. Iowa, Nebraska. Not as bad as the other ones I said, but I still wouldn't want to live in those places. Honestly, I'm going to throw New York in there. I wouldn't want to live in New York. Heck no, man. Heck no. How's the Hollow Knight video doing? Let's see. Yeah, I gotta plan it out. I got way too many things happening. Way too many things happening. So I really need to sit down and just plan it. Hollow Knight video is still at 8 out of 10. I haven't responded to comments in like a day, so whoops. But it's at 5.7 thousand views. The next closest video within the first 3 days is at 7.9 thousand views. And then 9,000. But those two videos slowed down, so hopefully Hollow Knight doesn't slow down. But 5.7 thousand views, 4% click-through rate. The subscribers did not click on it, which kind of fucked it up. But 23 minutes, 51 seconds average watch time, which I think is pretty good. A 25% average watch time on a video that's, you know, 90 minutes. I'll take that, 93 minutes. And yeah, I'll tell you the juicy stuff that you want to know. It's gotten me 22 subscribers and $49 Canadian dollars. Average watch time is an interesting statistic. It's the statistic that I actually try to strive for the most. I want people to watch the videos. I like to think I'm pretty entertaining when I edit my own stuff. Even when I'm not editing my own stuff, the watch time is still really good. So shout out to Sephirin for actually editing very well and mimicking my style. But I saw a YouTuber post some stuff today about like their latest video doing really well in terms of views. And they posted all the stats and it said their average watch time was only like 18 minutes. And the video was an hour and 23 minutes long. So it's like, okay. This YouTuber has, you know, close to 1 million subs. Their videos are more like Let's Play style stuff as well, but it was still very interesting to see. Content is always such an interesting thing to see from other creators' perspectives. 1 million subs. It's Chalked Octopus. I think you follow them, Tobias. Good morning, throw to the world. But yeah, YouTube is interesting. But YouTube is also really fun. But also still very interesting. Thank you guys for being interested in how my Hollow Knight video is doing. That means you care so much about my content succeeding, because if my content succeeds, I get to continue doing this full time. But I will also say there's no worries about me not being full time as of right now, so. Like a year ago, there was major concerns. But as of right now, everything's looking pretty solid. Thanks to YouTube. Everything's looking okay. I need a cigarette after all the chaos, but I don't smoke them anymore. And I'm proud that you don't smoke them anymore, because I remember when you were trying to quit smoking. And I was always telling you to just eat a bunch of lollipops. But I don't know the feeling of addiction to something like that, to where it might negatively, like, influence your entire life or something, you know? And trying to quit an addiction. I guess I was addicted to Overwatch, but that was kind of easy to quit. I just stopped playing it. Compared to smoking a cigarette, that probably is incredibly hard to quit, even if you know the negative health benefits. The oral fixation? What, like having something in your mouth or something like that? Thought maybe... Whoa! He's a genius! Oh, shit. Oh, wow, that's actually really convenient to get us all the way back here. Hey, dog. Username checks out with the oral fixation. Better watch what you're saying. That's the Burgles 2025 Chatter of the Year throw to the world. By a landslide. Okay, let me talk about the Burgles 2025 for a second. Why was I, like, the third most chatted for Chatter of the Year? Like, the #1 chatter vote was Throw to the World. The #2 chatter vote was Joel and Game Nerd. The #3 chatter vote was me, Emmy, and A1. Like, why the hell are you guys voting for me in Chatter of the Year? I don't chat. We all know you voted for yourself. Like I know how to vote. You voted for A1? It was based. There are so many great chatters that deserve more votes than me. Where the heck am I? There's a lot of stuff over here that we can actually get. Also, there's going to be a lot of achievements that hopefully pop up towards the end of this, because we are in, it's a metroidvania, man. They always have achievements pop up towards the end. Something I missed over here. I think I have to come in here from a bunch of different angles. I should probably just go beat the game, because that's what I want to do today. Plus, I need to get my gamer score up. It's only 70,354. I got my gamer score back to an even number, or like a number that ends in a 5 or a 0, but then I got another achievement in 9 Kings, and I was like, oh, well, it's back to being weird. Alright, I guess we'll just go over here. Try to find the map. Oh, shit. Hello. Am I? Hold on. Let's upgrade that damage. I have 1 HP. Don't worry, I have 2 HP. I have 1 HP. Lock in. Don't die. Dying's for squares. You're not a square. At best, you're a triangle. Ah, jeez. Now's not the time for a golden scarab. But I got it. 10? When the hell did I get 10 of these things? Alright, we got 2 HP again. Ugh. Bro, what are these bullet patterns? Oh, well, that one, I just kind of let it hit me. And now, okay, well, that's unfortunate. Do I know how I got there? Not really, no. It was over here. We'll be fine. It was literally right here. This was literally where I just was. Okay, so we weren't that far away from anything. Ow. So disappointed your face cam is blurry for 90% of Obradine. When's the video coming out, though? That's the question everybody's waiting for. Or I guess the answer everybody's waiting for. The question is the thing they ask. When's it coming? It's gotta be soon. Next week for sure. Lock in, King. Every video can be the one. Lock in, clock in. I already got that scarab. Johnny ran off from me, wouldn't listen, and a lady who also had her toddler and dog out were passing by and didn't realize it, so the little girl was trying to run up to my dog who doesn't like children. My son is running away from me despite me calling for him, and I didn't know what to do, but apologized for just being frozen in the moment. I'm sure she also understands if she also had a little kid. I imagine little kids plus dogs is an exhausting combination. Have to manually remove every face moment that blurs a slight amount. You don't have to remove all of them. I'm sure not everybody would mind a little blur. I do not remember facing these enemies in my first playthrough. What the heck are these things? Oh my god. Oh my god, I just earned Xbox points. My life is now complete. Lag behind what I'm saying type blur. I didn't realize Obradine was such a intensive game like that. People tell me I should play it, but I'm fucking terrible at puzzle games like Blueprints and Tunic. terrible at them. What up, Chibi? Happy Friday. Hope it's a good one. Wait, isn't it Good Friday because it's Easter this weekend? Ah. Yeah, happy Good Friday if you celebrate that. I'm sure one of you celebrates Good Friday, even though I don't know what that entails if you celebrate it. What does celebrating Good Friday entail? Do you just have a good day or something? Every Friday's a Good Friday to me. Heck yeah, this guy doesn't have depression. Not back to work until Thursday. You got a little vacation. How many video games are you playing? If you don't celebrate it, have a Good Friday anyways. Amen. Hallelujah. Can you stop hitting me in the face? Thanks. Ah, so pata. Ah! All your bullets do is curve. It's not that hard. Another day of existence on planet Earth as we fight through and figure out what we want to do with our short times on this speck of dust in the grand scheme of the universe. What will you do? What will you do with your time on Earth? And how will you do it? How will you do it? Can't believe I got hit by that goddamn enemy. There's a secret somewhere. You can tell by the beeping that's happening. I think it wants me to go in here. Oh, a map fragment to lay out where I'm going. Don't mind if I poo. Oh. We're missing, it looks like, probably 3 map pieces. Isn't it funny how the smallest dogs always think they're the toughest? Like, you see a chihuahua coming at you, and you're like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Like, worst comes to worst, I can just kick you out of my way. You're so goddamn small. Like, I respect your confidence, little chihuahua, but, like, what are you gonna do to me? I pity the fool! It's like, okay. Okay. One at a time. Just kill one at a time. No, 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 no. Not 2 at a time. Not 2 at a time. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Oh, my goodness. I got hit and it tinted the screen to be darker. Okay, now I'll kill you. But you seem to be kind of big, so I feel like you're going to take a while. But we got... Oh, okay, well, I was going to say we have all day, but we only have 1 health, so... Now we don't have all day. I can't hit you over there, big dog. But you can hit me. What is up, Lodima? Good to see you. Welcome back to... Burr Sucks at Video Games, volume whatever number stream this is in my life. Oh, man, when I first started streaming, I should have wrote down stream number 1 in my title. And then every time I did another stream, I should have just bumped it up to stream number 2, stream number 3, stream number 4. And then I'd know how many times I've went live on the internet. Maybe I don't want to know, though, because I've been streaming for 11 years. Sure there's a record. The website Twitch Tracker does do a pretty good job of keeping track of everything, but I've been streaming before that website even existed, so they don't even have all the records. Oh my god, Johnny! Dang, I haven't been here in a while. What's up, y'all? What up, Johnny? Good to see you, gamer. It has been quite some time. Welcome into another day of the highest of octane of gaming, you know? I hope you were doing well. Can I kill this thing? I can. I am still here. Let's say there's 365 days in a year. How many days ago was July 22nd, 2015? There's got to be a record of that. That's easy. You just Google that one. How many days ago was blank, 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 blank? How many days ago was July 22nd, 2015? That's around my first stream ever. My first, like, stream of me actually trying this as a hobby. Not me streaming in 2012 on the Elder Scrolls Online. Or whatever the... 2013 or whenever Elder Scrolls Online came out on Xbox One. I streamed that for 20 minutes. I did that for 20 minutes, and then I got scared because I was like, oh my god, is my webcam on? Do people see me sitting on my fucking... sitting on a bed in the living room? So I canceled that immediately. Sleeping Bear 123 wouldn't come back for another 2 years after that. Doing good, man. Always a chill vibe. Hey, heck yeah. He's the face of terror. I love Yager. The face of terror. How many days ago was July 22nd, 2015? Oh my god! My approximate first stream was 3,908 days ago. 3,908 days ago. That is, whew. It's a lot of days to be streaming video games on the internet, man. What were you guys doing 11 years ago? How different was your life in 2015? When you really sit back and look at how much times have changed in 10 years, you really start to appreciate how valuable life is and how unfair it can be, how lucky it can be, how weird it can be, how unexpected it can be. You were working 3 jobs and stressed to the max. That sounds awful. Waiting for GTA 6? Yeah, keep on waiting, bud. What is up, Gamer Pro? Good to see you. I don't think my brain was fully formed 11 years ago. I don't even remember that far back. I mean, how old were you 11 years ago? Your brain's fully done forming at what, your early 20s? Mid-20s? It's probably doing something with your husband? Yeah, Lodium, I don't even... for you, it's probably the most heartbreaking of all of us, to be honest. In the grand scheme of things, that is the bullshit and unfairness that is life. So easy to look back and be like, oh yeah, things were so much simpler. Potentially so much better. In April 2015, I was having a major depressive episode and had to withdraw from college for a term, and now I'm a doctor. You see, look at you go. You're a doctor now. Dr. Gabby? It's weird to think about. Thanks, Lexapro. I assume that's a drug. It's crazy. I have all these super educated and smart people that watch me, a guy that graduated high school and dropped out of community college after 1 year. And look at all these well-educated, adjusted adults that watch me. Good job, you guys. I'm doing something right, I guess. You were starting high school, now I'm wrapping up my master's. Time really does fly. It's only going to continue to go faster and faster. Congrats on wrapping up your master's, though. I'm sure that was stressful. But hell yeah, look at you. You did it. If 11 years ago, any of you were like 10 years old, just know my content creation career started when you weren't even allowed on this website. Which is always funny to me to think. Okay, I have 1 HP again. And I don't like it. Ah. What up, Crit Scan? I played it a couple years ago, but it got thrown on the Game Pass, so I was like, I'll play it again. Because it's that good. Shoot. Just because I'm a doctor doesn't mean I'm not still a dumbass. No. You're definitely a dumbass. You're watching me right now. You're a dumbass in different regards, though. You're more educated in a lot of more fields than me, but you're also still a dumbass. Like, if I asked you to edit a YouTube video and make content on the internet and, you know, do all this stuff that I do, you'd probably be... Maybe you'd be lost. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't be lost. Maybe you're smarter than I think. But if you asked me to do whatever you do for a living, I'd be a dumbass. You're smart in different fields. What up, Cuff Breaker? Good to see you, gamer. Hello. You know, when I first started streaming, I always wanted to be a content creator. Ever since I started watching, like, gaming YouTube videos, I was like, ooh, that would be fun. And even when I started streaming, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, oh, I'll just play video games on the internet. That could be fun. And I didn't intend on this happening. I didn't intend on having a successful YouTube channel or a successful Twitch. I didn't intend on any of this to happen. I'm supposed to be dead. Or working a terrible job at in fucking New Hampshire still. So it just goes to show you, life will throw you some weird things and you just got to adapt. Now, am I happy? Am I a content creator? Oh, yeah. Dream come true, man. The funny thing is, like, I got so lucky on Twitch with my dream career that it propelled me to expand on my dream career even more to stuff that I didn't even think I'd ever be able to do, like make a YouTube video. Even though making a YouTube video in the grand scheme of things is very, very simple. Anyone can do it. Anyone can upload a YouTube video. It's more so getting success on a YouTube video, which is the hard thing. But it just goes to show you, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Like getting a master's in college. Anyone can really do it, maybe. Terrifying for some of us, so good on you. I like to think I keep to myself pretty well. I like to think, like, you guys know about me, but most of the internet doesn't know about me. Good. Also, ads start in 4 minutes. If you're not subbed to me or Twitch Turbo, I'm sorry. I have to play 3 minutes of ads every hour to get rid of pre-rolls. I hate pre-roll ads on Twitch. They make me not watch a stream, so if I wouldn't watch a stream that has pre-roll ads, why should I play them? So if you're not subbed to me or Twitch Turbo, you're going to get hit with ads. I apologize, but I hope you understand. Yeah, anyone can get a master's in college. First, you have to accept you'll be in debt for the rest of your life. And then second, you have to accept you'll never get a job that actually pays well for what you are able to do. A job's going to want 5 years of experience before you can get in. An entry-level job's going to want 3 years of experience of an entry-level job. So they expect you to be homeless because an entry-level job will not pay for the things you need in life, especially in this economy. So that's the first step, is accepting that your life is shit for the rest of it. Congrats. And the second part of it is buying $10,000 textbooks that you could probably get for $80 off of eBay. Third step is open up Twitch and prime to twitch.tv/Burr. Or if you're watching on YouTube, you hit the like and sub button. Step 4, profit. For me, not for you. You're watching my video, so I'm making money. You don't have any money because you don't have a job. You're watching ads that make me money. Get wrecked, idiot. Step 5, realize that Burr was right the whole time and you shouldn't have gotten a master's degree and you should have went into content creation because it's so much easier. Step 6, you get a job at Taco Bell. Step 7, you die. Congrats. Step 8, after you die, you mess up a chalupa and you still have to come in. Yo, boss, I'm dead. Sorry, I can't come into work. Oh, that sucks. You'll be here tomorrow, though, right? I'll just skip to step 7. You die? You don't want to go through those first 6 steps? They're terrible. They'll make you lose your hair. You worked at Taco Bell for a week and it was the worst working experience of my life. The worst working experience of your life. Angry customers, bad management, disgusting coworkers that didn't follow OSHA guidelines for working in a restaurant, or like, you know, the typical guidelines that you see in a restaurant. You have a question? What's up, dog? I have an answer. Why do I have the Twitch sub role in Discord when I'm not? I don't know. Couldn't fucking tell you. I don't manually assign sub roles to anybody. I'm not fucking doing that. I don't care enough. If you have it, congrats. Maybe it's a Burgle sub. Are you sub to Burgle by any chance? Nope. Interesting. Well, enjoy the emotes. I don't care. I'll be honest, I don't care about this. At the start of this stream, I accidentally clicked that green leaf thing in Discord, and a fucking ad popped up for a stupid game. And I got more annoyed than I should have at it, because it was so goddamn loud. So, I don't care about Discord. Congrats. I'm not going to do anything to fix it. And then I tried to make that ad go away, and I couldn't. It was awful. I always wondered, is Taco Bell actually good? We don't have them here. Is Taco Bell actually good? I mean, it depends on who you ask. Personally, I find it to be incredibly average. But that's like 90% of fast food is incredibly just like whatever. I think for the price of fast food, it's not really worth it. But I don't really know the price of Taco Bell because I haven't had it in I haven't walked inside of a Taco Bell in probably like 4 years. My partner likes Taco Bell. She loves Baja Blast, but it seems like everybody loves Baja Blast, if I'm being completely honest. Everybody loves the Baja. It's good for fast food, cheaper than a lot of other places for the amount of food you can get. I would trust Gabby's take. They're a doctor. They know what they're talking about. Baja Blast transcends Taco Bell mediocrity. I've never... I know this is going to be a really hot take, especially for white girls on the internet. I do not give a shit about Baja Blast. But I also think Mountain Dew tastes like battery acid. Like, I've never tasted battery acid, but I assume that it tastes like what Mountain Dew tastes like. You'd say something so controversial. I'm not afraid. Like Eminem. I have tried, but I know what you're saying. Have you tried Baja Blast? No, you say I have tried Baja Blast. I used to go to Taco Bell every day before work. When I had a normal, when I worked at a fucking restaurant, I'd go to Taco Bell every day for lunch beforehand. Why didn't I eat food there? I only got one free meal a shift. I was saving my dinner for that. It was not, I did not like Baja Blast. I describe energy drink flavors as that. I've never had an energy drink. But if it tastes like battery acid, that means it tastes like Mountain Dew, and I hate Mountain Dew. But I also hate every pop that's not Pepsi or A&W root beer. Canadian A&W root beer, before anyone loses their mind. Dr. Pepper, ugh. Mountain Dew, ugh. Iced tea, the amount of sugar that's in that shit, that's a pop. Ugh. God, no. We need more sugar-free options. In Canada, like, every single pop has a sugar-free option now. Which, honestly, I don't drink them, but Kat drinks them all the time. She drinks the sugar-free options. Good options? What do you want for good options? Every type of Pepsi here is sugar-free. Every type of Coca-Cola is sugar-free. Dr. Pepper is sugar-free. A&W is sugar-free. 7-Up is sugar-free. Fanta is sugar-free. Literally, every option here is sugar-free that I can think of. I have had, like, the Pepsi sugar-free and the A&W sugar-free. Kat says she can't taste the difference. I can personally taste the difference, but I also don't really care all that much. Like, if it's Pepsi and if it's A&W, I'm fine with the small difference, but any other drink, no thanks. I'm complaining. Are sugar-free cheaper? Or are sugar ones more expensive? No, they're basically the exact same price. They're about the exact same price here in Canada as well. Anyone wanting to move from regular soda to a zero option? The Dr. Pepper Zero is the easiest transition. Tastes the closest to the original. Yeah, but Dr. Pepper made an AI ad, didn't they? That's my stand, even though I don't drink it. Coke Zero is better tasting than Coke. Never had it, so I can't judge. But, I've heard people love the sugar-free options plenty. I'm fighting a monster. Or maybe a boss. I'm missing 2 health. Oh my god, that's me! Get that shit out of here. I forgot that I can slow down time a little bit. Oh my god, that should have hit me. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, man. Do I know what this boss is? Not a clue. Oh my god, I just... Oh, okay. Don't get hit again. I can get hit 3 times in this fight. That's crazy to think about. But I got him in 1 try. Because I'm the GOAT. So I gotta come in the other way now. Thank you for the claps. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Actually, I won't. I'm not going to be here tomorrow because tomorrow is Saturday. I don't stream on Saturdays. But I've been here all week. I was here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I did a Tuesday stream for once. What? What? Tuesday? No way. Oh my god, you did your job? I know. I can't believe I played video games on the internet for 3 extra hours this week. My life is extremely hard. I need 15 gifted subs. I need to take a 2-month mental health break after that. You guys understand, right? Sorry. I'm giving myself the chuckles. Did I come in here already? I did. Okay. You can't handle sweet things as much anymore. You're old. I mean, I just think you just don't have much of a sweet tooth. Honestly, not having a sweet tooth is a good thing with how much sugar is in crap nowadays. I looked at a bottle of iced tea because it was on sale. That thing had 47 grams of sugar. That feels like it should be illegal to have that much sugar in one drink. 47 grams of sugar? That's so much sugar. That's more sugar than I have in a day, probably. Well, maybe not in a day. I'm not keeping track of how much I eat in a day like that. But I assume it's a fuck ton. I was going to buy Rice Krispie treats at the store as a nice snack yesterday. But there was this label on the box that said, warning, high in sugar, because Canada has warning labels. I feel like I've asked if you guys have those warning labels on boxes. Do you guys have those in America? Because they did not have them in Canada when I first moved here. But they now have labels if a product is high in sugar, sodium, or any saturated and trans fat. It'll say on the label in the corner, like, high in whatever it's high in. And the Rice Krispie treats were high in sugar, so I was like, oh, I'll pass. Instead, I got rice chips. Because those are healthier, even though they're less calories. And I feel like it's honestly a really good thing to have. You ever eat a single food item that was higher than the daily recommended caloric thing? Those are the best? I don't think I have. The US don't care. Okay, wait. I'll try to show you what I'm talking about. Warning sticker on foods. Images. Okay, so this is basically the best thing I'll get. So it's like this thing right here, except it'll only say the one thing. If something's high in all of this shit, that's probably really bad for you. Like, you guys don't have these labels on your food? Like, does anyone in the UK or, like, Europe have these labels on their food when you go grocery shopping? Or is this just, like, a Canada-only thing? We have those? Okay, UK somewhat cares about their people, too. Not a US thing. You will never catch me looking at food labels. Well, I look at some food labels, but this corner thing is definitely something that might put me off from buying something. It doesn't always put me off from buying something because you can't be super health conscious all the time. You know, sometimes you have to buy something that has that, but it's more so just watching how much you consume. What is elbows up? It's a Canada term for like elbows up, buy Canadian, support Canadian businesses. Don't buy anything America because America is a fucking tyranny, fascist dictatorship right now that wants to make us a state and we don't want that. Elbows up, Canada. Most of us don't want that. There's some idiots in Canada, but there's idiots everywhere you go. Even once you guys get a competent president again, which will hopefully be like in a month when he dies, which probably won't happen, 3 years. I know how the system works. Vice president becomes president. Go from a kid fucker to a couch fucker. One of them is definitely worse. But I've read online that a lot of people, like in Canadian subreddits, because I'm a loser and I check Reddit sometimes, a lot of people are avoiding the United States for a very, very long time, even if it goes back to a more normal feeling. And I feel like most people, even in Europe, probably feel the exact same way. Like, if you're a European in here right now, Europeans, would you travel to the United States of America right now? Nope. Heck no, I wouldn't. We aren't going to the States, mate. Okay, let me ask you this then. Would you go to Canada right now? No layovers in the US. Would you just go to Canada? You know, Toronto, Niagara Falls, Vancouver, you know, anything in Canada. Would you go to Canada? What should I get? Crit chance? Fire range? Damage? Someone pay for the trip? Yeah, let's just say you can go. You don't even have to worry. You can just go. Canada in my head is the more European US. Sure. Got a room for me? I got a couch. Pretty comfortable couch. I've slept on it a few times. Out of choice. It's funny to hear that every European or, you know, Australian or Asian or anyone that doesn't live in the United States is like, no, I'm not going there. And it seems pretty universal worldwide that nobody wants to go there. And then the poor citizens that are stuck there are just like, well, at least we have each other while we're getting fucked. Oh my god, I can get hit 2 more times. Let's make sure I don't get hit at all. Nice, not too bad. Gotten very expensive to live at. Canada, the economy of Canada is kind of a mess right now, but I actually live in the last, like, affordable major city in Canada. There's not a lot of affordability in Canada, but where I live is actually affordable still. Toronto is fucking ridiculous if you're trying to live there. Literally ridiculous. Anything within like an hour or 2 hours of Toronto is ridiculous because of the Toronto effect. The east coast of Canada is crazy expensive because it's beautiful and it's the east coast. Vancouver is crazy expensive. Victoria is crazy expensive. Oh, you can live in the middle of nowhere where nothing happens. Who the fuck wants to do that? Nobody wants to live in Regina, Saskatchewan, okay? Nobody is trying to live there. No one's trying to live in Sandwich, Ontario. What up? Wait, what? How are you doing? What we doing today? We're playing Minishoot Adventures because I want to beat it because I started it like 2 weeks ago. And I've kind of played it just when I've had some time, but I'm trying to beat it today to get it done, you know? Winnipeg might be affordable, but Winnipeg's not really a desirable city either. It's Manitoba. Like, the benefits of living in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta is they're cheap, but most of those places are not desirable. Alberta has Calgary and Edmonton, which are pretty close to Banff and Jasper, which are just national parks that are absolutely beautiful. So there's more incentive to actually live in Edmonton and Calgary. I'm not 100% sure on like parks in Saskatchewan and Manitoba, but Alberta at least has the mountains, which make it like, okay, well, sure, there's racist red deer, but we have Jasper and Banff. Manitoba, you just get stabbed in Winnipeg. Where do normal people making regular wage live in Canada? They get by with probably 2 jobs, roommates, you know, the usual things. I'm not 100% sure because I live in an affordable city and I'm extremely lucky in my life to where I make money from YouTube and Twitch that is enough to pay for my life. But it's rough out there. I look at people in Toronto and I don't understand how they live there. Normal people don't live in Toronto. That's a crazy sentence to say, but... Canada did just raise the federal minimum wage, which is just, if you have like a federal job, the minimum wage went up to like $18 an hour, I think. Maybe $18.25. But wait, that could have been an April Fool's joke. But why would Mark Carney make that an April Fool's joke? I swear I saw that on Twitter. That'd be a terrible April Fool's joke. Hey, the minimum wage, the federal minimum wage is up. Ah, April Fool's, fuck you. But that's federal jobs, not like, you know, flipping burgers. Here's the negative thing about Alberta, though. They haven't raised the minimum wage in, I think, 14 years. The minimum wage here is $15 an hour, I think, in Alberta. $15.25 or so, which sounds really good on paper, but you have to remember the Canadian dollar is shit. It's not that strong. So, you know, $15 an hour can only get you so far when life itself is expensive. Like, Alberta is a little bit cheaper in terms of, like, affordability for housing, but groceries are also fucking expensive as hell. Isn't Alberta adding a don't say gay bill, or was that an April Fool's joke you saw on YouTube? That was probably an April Fool's joke. But I will say the premier of Alberta is a dumb cunt. And a Trump bootlicker who I hope doesn't have a job in 6 months. Beard guy, I hope you're doing good. She is the worst that Canada has to offer. That's, I guess, a negative thing about Alberta. Some of the worst people in Canada live here. Ugh. Like me. No. I like to think I'm pretty normal. Me and La 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 went to Victoria, by the way, when they were here. We got this cool wooden puzzle that's made there. It was expensive, but worth it. For some reason, my mom always wanted to move to Victoria when I was younger. I don't know why my mom wanted to move to Victoria, but she did. You want to live in the middle of nowhere, Canada? You could start applying. You never know what could happen. Go look up Saskatchewan. I'll say that's the least desirable province to live in. Go look up Regina, Saskatchewan, or Saskatoon if you want the cities. See what you could do. Maybe you could immigrate here. Who knows? Go live in Saskatoon. Bless. Thank you. Also, if Alberta did, like, some awful thing happens and Alberta actually becomes its own country, I would just move to Saskatoon. I would just move to Saskatchewan. That's the only way you'll catch me moving to Saskatchewan. Alberta's like, we're not part of Canada anymore, which is not gonna happen. I am extremely confident that will never happen. Quebec's been talking about that shit for 50 years and they haven't made any progress, so. But anyways, how are you guys doing today? Anyone have any fun plans this weekend? Sorry, I've just been yapping like crazy today. Maybe it's good background noise and maybe it isn't. If it isn't, you're not here anymore, so who cares? Not a clue what you're doing? Hey, sometimes those are the best weekends, eh? I'm just working. This is good background noise. I hope the work is easy. Playing Temtem Swarm's 1.0 update and trying to get 100% achievements. Ooh, Temtem Swarm. That's a game I got sponsored to play and made a video on back in the day. Good game, honestly. One of the better Horde survivors, I'd say. That's a fun one. Work is easy. Let's go. Doing my taxes today at like 4. As in, you're doing the taxes, or you're giving all the forms to a guy to do all the taxes? Because screw doing taxes. You could always tell it's tax season because streamers start doing a lot of crazy things for money because they did not prepare themselves for tax season. It's always so funny to me. It's like, oh, they're doing a subathon? I guess they didn't prepare for tax season like they should have. And before you ask, I've already done my taxes and paid my taxes. I'm fine. My taxes have been done for like a month. I have gotten over the anxiety of doing taxes because one year I was just like, just fucking do it. Just get it over with. And it wasn't that bad. And now I have that mindset every time I do taxes. Just fucking get it over with. It's not that bad. All I have to do is keep a spreadsheet active all year and update it whenever I buy something for my job. And then I give them everything. And then they do it all. Is taxes once a year there? Yeah, but you could do it quarterly. As a self-employed person, you should do it quarterly, but Canada has never told me to do it quarterly, so I don't. But I probably should. You could pay them, like, an estimate on how much you think you're gonna owe, like, every quarter. And then, like, once the year is done, you might owe a little bit more, or maybe you'll get a refund, but I haven't done that. I should look into it, though. You don't track your purchases? Here's what you should do to track your purchases. Get a Google Doc open or whatever spreadsheet you like. Write down different categories. Subscriptions, games, hardware, miscellaneous, commissions, rent. You know, bills that line up with your self-employed shit. Even have one for money you make that doesn't have a form. Sponsors and tips. And then just update that whenever you buy something. And then that's it. But I always love seeing the streamers that are not prepared. It's so easy to be prepared. I try so hard to tell people to be prepared. I tell people what I do that makes me so prepared. And then they're like, oh, that's smart. And then they never do it. And I'm just like, well, how many times do I have to tell somebody before I should just give up and be like, I'm not even going to bother with you anymore? I've done it the past, like, 3 to 4 years. I just give them a spreadsheet, and that's it. Then they tell me how much money I owe, and I'm like, okay, that's not bad. Or, oh my god, I want to kill myself. This year was a pretty big blow, but nothing that I can't survive, I guess. But also, when you pay taxes in Canada, if you're self-employed, you actually are required to pay into a pension. So unlike America, I actually have a pension in Canada. In America, I didn't have that. So, shout out to the Canadian pension plan. Granted, we'll see if pensions still exist in 30 fucking years. Got a lot of money back this year. I love that for you. Splurge. I owed $7,700, but I'm a self-employed content creator that doesn't pay any taxes throughout the entire year until it's time to pay taxes, so it's to be expected with me. I'm not that mad. You know, I do what I gotta do. That's the drawback of being able to do your dream job like this. Taxes can get expensive if you're not prepared. Which is why I did a subathon 2.5 years ago. Or 3 years ago. You very nearly had to pay at the end of the year. As long as I'm mostly breaking even, then I'm happy. Yeah. A lot of taxes taken out on your paycheck. Smart way to do it. I don't know, like, the past few years with content creation, I've just started to take it way more seriously and viewed it way more as a business than I have in prior years, which you guys have probably noticed that if you've been watching me for like 5 years. This is definitely, if you've been watching me for like 5 years, you can definitely attest that this has changed a lot in terms of my approach to it. Burr's in his business era. I mean, at the end of the day, it's what it is. 3 years and 6 days and 22 hours. Yeah, that's approximately 2020. Okay, well, maybe 4 years is when I've been doing it. I keep forgetting how fast time moves and how much, like, I actually have made content have changed in just 3 years even. 4 years and 2 months. 4 years and 2 months, 2022 in February. I think I was doing a subathon then. Or was that subathon 2023 of February? I think it was 2023. There was a subathon I did in February to fund for the plushie that we have with Tantrum. And also to help me pay my taxes because I owed like $12,000 that year. Right after I just finished paying $8,000. And then after that, I started taking it really seriously. I think it was 2023, because it was right before we moved to Alberta. And I think I moved in 2023. The first big subathon was September of 2022. That was a 21-day subathon. And then the other one was in February of 2023. That was a 14-day subathon. Ow. I don't even know what this room is. What am I doing in here, man? Can I leave? Is this just like room battles? Fix the hours? I literally cannot. It's how it's set up in Stream Elements. Maybe I can, but I've never bothered looking at it because I didn't care that much. Gotta remember, the hours, the original hours got wiped because I forgot to back them up. Whoops. It's weird to look back at those subathons too, because like I said, so much has changed since those subathons, you know? And luckily, a lot of you guys are stuck around with those changes, which means you like the changes. Or you're just too committed to me and you're like, I can't leave now. He's like a bad drug. I can't quit it. And if you're trying to quit and go to another streamer, I got some suggestions for you. If you want to leave. Seeing how much you've grown as a person. Oh, God. Makes me feel old. Same goes to all of you. I've watched all of you grow. It's so weird. It's so weird to see. All of you have become drastically different people than when you first started watching me. Unless you started watching me like yesterday, then you're probably the same person as you were yesterday. You didn't go to the gym today like you said you would, you bozo. What are you doing? You can still go. It's not too late to go to the gym. It's 5 p.m.'s not too late to go to the gym. Go get that workout in. Oh, but then I'll have a late dinner. Who cares? You have a late dinner. It's your fault for not going to the gym earlier, you idiot. What are you doing? Go work out. All my major life events That's weird to think about. Because I would say the same, but I'll be honest, none of you were around for some of my major life events that happened. Obviously, because I haven't been streaming my entire life, but... yeah, we'll get move speed up. Got married, first apartment, first pet as an adult, first child, first big trip out of the country. It's just wild. Yeah, now look at it all. I was gonna say, if you remember my streams in New Hampshire, congrats, you've been here for a while. I have, I think, 2 playthroughs on YouTube, on my main YouTube channel of old games. I should re-upload those on the Let's Play channel so they can get played on the 24/7 channel. Like, imagine you just randomly get a freaking highlight video of me playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX on the Let's Play channel. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? No wonder why I couldn't find the map fragment. You've been fucking hoarding it, you son of a bitch. Reduces boost energy consumption by 10%. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, you think I'm a cranky pants now? You should have saw me in Overwatch. Playing that piece of shit every single day will do something to a man. It will do something to a man playing that piece of garbage every single day. Can I get over there? I think I can get over there, but I don't know how to. Whatever. I'm not trying to collect everything. I'm trying to beat the game today because I have a lot I need to do. AKA, I just need to plan out my entire month before I go on vacation. Found you through Fenner when you were playing Overwatch with him and Tilly. Long time. Yeah, I have changed a lot since then. Tilly, that's a name I don't even see a lot anymore, but she streams occasionally, I think, still. Still love Tilly. She's fantastic. And I hope she's doing well in life. I should probably message her. I've said that in the past. I'm a terrible friend because I'm terrible at reaching out to people because I'm afraid I'm going to annoy them. But I feel like this will apply to all of you as well. If you are truly friends with an individual and you truly like an individual and they like you back, not in that type of manner, more so like a mutual respect and understanding for each other and you want them to succeed in life, you should reach out to them. They would probably be more than happy to see your message. And that goes for me as well to people that I'm talking about. You should reach out to them. Don't be afraid to reach out. Life is short. And life is better when you have a human connection. I sound like a fucking hippie, man. I'm not a hippie. I'm just a guy. But life is better when you have human connection with other people. Those genuine connections, people that you can rely on, even if you haven't talked with them in like 2 years, still reach out to them. 2 years isn't all that long. It's never too late to make amends until somebody's dead. I say make amends like you fucked them over or something, but you could just feel really bad about not talking to them. But my anxiety, take a pill. A chill pill. If they never respond to your message, then you don't gotta worry about it, because they hate you. And then they're missing out because that's their problem, because they hate you. I am not the greatest motivational speaker, but I think a TED Talk for me would be funny. But I don't know if people still do TED Talks. Do TED Talks still exist? Imagine this TED Talk headline. Random guy speaks on random things, but he's also bald, so you're more intrigued. This guy's brave enough to not have any hair. If I'm brave enough to not have any hair, you can be brave enough to message your friend that you haven't talked to in a year. Sorry, I'm freaking rambling on today, man. I am big rambling. Bald man speaks out. Speaks his mind. Put the complaining tag back on. But the Greek yogurt tab! How will people know I like Greek yogurt? I guess someone will ask, what do you eat for breakfast? And that'll answer that question. But who asked what I'm eating for breakfast? Nobody cares what I eat for breakfast. Which is good. Who cares what I eat for breakfast? You don't need to know. Welcome home, la la la. I hope your trip to Canada was good. After 2 trips to Canada and a couple years of long distance, when do you think you're gonna tie the deal down and move to Canada full time? I'm sure that's been discussed. You don't have to answer that question if you don't want to. What do you eat for breakfast? Typically, I have a 2-egg omelet. If I have spinach, I'll put spinach in it. And a little bit of hot sauce, which I forgot to buy at the store yesterday. But I didn't have that this morning because I'm going to make a bigger lunch. But then also on top of that, I love to have about 170 to 200 grams of Greek yogurt, no sugar added because I don't want the extra sugar, with a little bit of frozen strawberries, a half a scoop of protein powder, a scoop of creatine, and then some frozen strawberries that were thawed out overnight. That's my breakfast typically. Hopefully you wrote that down. I didn't have the omelet today, but I kind of wish I did because omelets are fucking delicious. You're worse than Monk's mom. Hey. At least I care. You were ready for that question? I'm always prepared for breakfast. Always prepared for breakfast. Do you put cheese in the omelet? I tried mozzarella cheese on it, and I didn't like it. But I think if I was to put cheese on the omelet, I think I'd have to go cheddar or pepper jack. Mozzarella cheese on an omelet doesn't go well. But mozzarella cheese is what I have the most of, because that's what I put on my grilled cheeses that I have for lunch. Yes, I have grilled cheeses for lunch before you say anything. I'll tell you my process of that, too. But cheddar cheese would probably be my go-to if I'm putting it on an omelet. Put some peanut butter in the yogurt? I don't like peanut butter. It's the one food I wish I did like because it would make my life a lot easier. But I don't like it. For lunch, hear me out. We make a nice tomato soup. We make the tomato soup. We don't buy it in a can. We get those crushed tomatoes out. We get the vegetable stock powder out. We get the cream out. We make a nice tomato soup, and we make a nice grilled cheese sandwich. White bread, put some basil pesto on the white bread because it's nice. Put some tomatoes on there, put some mozzarella cheese, grill both sides perfectly. And you got a delicious grilled cheese sandwich. It honestly fills you up more than you would expect. What is up, Diggity Dan? How's the penguin coming along? Also, you have news. I am ready for this news. You had Pop-Tarts, chips, and hummus for breakfast. Hey, hummus is good. Hummus is really good. You like tomato bisque. I mean, who doesn't? You have olds. What are the olds? Your grandma's in a retirement home. Let's go. Grandma didn't get run over by a reindeer. She got run over by the truth. Grandma, you're too much work. We're sending you to a home. See ya. You'd rather get hit by a reindeer than the truth bombs that I'm dropping on you, Grandma. I accepted the offer to be hired full-time as a teacher last night. Ooh. A real hero to society. A teacher. Molding the minds of the youth. You know, Dan, you give me the vibe as the fun teacher, you know? The teacher that it's like, oh man, I got Mr. Diggity Dan. It's like, oh, I'm so jealous. I got Mrs. Warthog or some shit like that. You know, lady of a giant mole. The mole has a mole on it. You talk to a cute girl and we are possibly hanging out on Saturday. She is teaching me Magic the Gathering. To be honest, I barely care, but I'm using it as a way to get to know her more, and she seems very interested. I mean, you could get hooked on Magic the Gathering for all you know. That's the great thing. You are open to learning about other people's interests, even if it's not something that fully interests you. You care about learning about their interest, which is big for them. They're like, oh my god, this person wants to know about something that I like. That's great. One of my students said I reminded them of Pop from Regular Show. Apparently because I'm nice. You are nice. I'm lucky that I've known you for as long as I have. You've been in my stream for... Hell, I think of everyone here, you might have been here the longest. Which is no surprise, considering you have a Founder's Badge, but still. This little guy's fast. Don't think I'm catching this guy. Holy crap. I need to get my speed up before I fight this son of a bitch. Yeah, you beat me. I need to get my speed up. Wait, my move speed's maxed. I need to get my boost speed up. Oh, I almost can get it maxed out too. Hope everyone's having a good day too. It's been a good day. I've been yapping like crazy, as I typically do. But I feel like my level of yappage today has been better than normal. But maybe that's just me. Actually, I want to see how long you've been following. Wait, your 10 years just went by. March 26th, 2016. Holy shit. 10 years. Well, it's been an honor and a pleasure. It's my job to yap. It is my job to yap. Dan, you've been following me since March 26th, 2016, according to Twitch. Which is crazy to think about. You've watched me change quite heavily in 10 years, huh? I'd say for the better, because you're still here. These... Oh. Thank you for the 83 months of tier 1 subbing. When you first came to this stream, I didn't even have a sub button. And Minesweeper. Oh my god, 2 of them. But thank you, Diggity Dan. It's been a pleasure to have known you for 10 years. I didn't get affiliate until April 25th, 2016. Or 2017, whatever year affiliate came out. I remember because I was at work. I remember because I got the affiliate email at work on a lunch break. On my birthday, because I was working on my birthday. And then I remember when they said they were releasing names so I could drop the 123, I was still at work. My name was Sleeping Bear 123 back in the day. I remember trying to take a 20-minute shit at work, to try to change my name from Sleeping Bear 123 because I was afraid someone would take the name Sleeping Bear. I don't think I got it. I didn't get it till I got home, but nobody did take it, which was good, I guess. Whatever year affiliate came out, it was either 2016 or 17. Twitch was probably like, that was the best decision we ever made because we get so much extra money now. And now my name is just Burr. Which is definitely for the better. Burr is a much better name than Sleeping Bear. I only have to compete with Bill Burr, and he's easy to compete with ever since he took Saudi blood money. I had to compete with the Sleeping Bear Dunes of Michigan. Those fuckers were hard to compete with. If my name wasn't Burr, it would probably just be Burgle. Honestly, Burgle's a really great name. I know you all love Burgle, but that's honestly just a great name as well. Came in during TF2 days, but I didn't become a member of the community fully until Overwatch days because I remember picking your gold gun and I picked 76 because I didn't want to troll. Yup. I can't remember why I let Twitch chat pick my gold guns because I played so much Overwatch, but you were like the first person that got to pick one. And I was afraid you were going to pick Mercy, but you picked Soldier 76. And I was like, oh man, this guy's cool. It's already taken by a much attractive streamer. What, Burgle? Yeah. Can't compete with that. And now you're here. Yeah, you came in from Man of Snow. Me and Man of Snow were doing MVM together. Man of Snow hasn't streamed in probably a while. But I still yoinked his community members. Get wrecked, idiot. All those community members that you had, they're mine now. Actually, I think I did take like 3 Man of Snow community members. I think I took Flair, Alex, and you. And all of you 3 still watch me. You gave weird vibes from what I remember. That means I didn't give weird vibes. What up, Dom Zach? Good to see you, gamer. You know who I miss? I miss Diego. Diego Contra. I follow his private account on Twitter. Oh my god, my man is getting shredded. He sometimes posts shirtless photos of himself on there and talks about his huge cock. But, oh man, I love Diego. I miss him. Oh, I also miss Jesse. Oh my god, Jesse. Legend. These are old school community members. If you guys don't know them, oh man, you missed out on a time of the Burr stream. Yeah, I stole people. I don't mean to steal people from communities. Whenever I get a raid, I feel bad if somebody starts watching me more than them, but I'm just like, hey, I guess you should have been more entertaining, bud. Guess you should have just been more entertaining. I know it's hard to compete with all of this, but what can I say? What can I say except you're welcome? I need to figure out where the hell I'm going next. Still can't go on these. Where the heck am I going? I wonder what that person's doing now that wrote that message. They wrote that message almost 8 years ago? 7.5 years ago? What do you think they're doing now in life? Probably taxes. It is tax season. Hi, baby. Oh, you're not coming up? No, you're coming up. Hi. This tree's a little further away than you like. Nami. Yeah, it wouldn't be a Burr stream without Nami coming in. Penguin is going well. I'm making good progress, but holy shit, Blender is a pain in the ass. You are a brave man. I could never. This is my life. Video games and cats. Come on, lady. What is she gonna do when we're gone for 6 days? How much is she gonna miss us? Oh, she's plopping. Obviously, we're gonna have a sitter come in twice a day to, you know, feed them and play with them and hang out with them a little bit. I told them, I was like, yeah, you can freaking stay here, watch movies if you want to. Please entertain my cats. What is up, Kalasar? Good to see you, gamer. She will definitely be a meowy one. Then I get back and they act like I never even left. Do your cats become more affectionate for a day or two when you come back? Because they missed you, or are they just like, hey, welcome back, big dog. When's dinner? Nope. Mine do. That's confusing and a little mean. I thought about having a baby monitor. I need to get over there somehow. Sometimes they want their space. Kitties. When we'd go on vacation for 2 weeks when I was younger, she'd be meowing and asking for treats, basically. She's just a little baby. Nami, you'll be fine without us, right? I'm surely you'll be fine without us. Surely you'll be fine. I love it when they do that thing with their paws where they open their paw up, you know what I mean? When you're like giving them like little scratches and their paw just like... Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Having cats was a huge green flag for some reason. Having cats is a green flag? I'll take that. I love my cats more than life. Yeah, the air biscuits, kind of. What's having dogs? Is that a green flag, too? You have to work for the love, and it shows dedication was her reasoning. Honestly, that's fair reasoning. Just that you have the dedication to love a creature, to gain its trust and, you know, have it love you back. I see a streamer who really likes their cats and I'm more likely to stick around. I get my moments where I'm annoyed at my cats, but I think that's every owner ever. But at the end of the day, when you look at them, you're just like, oh my God, I will protect you with my fucking life. You want dinner? You'll get dinner. Not 30 minutes early, but you'll get dinner. It's okay to not want a cat, but if you say you hate cats, this goes for dogs as well, in my opinion, or really like any animals. Like, you hate them, unless you have like a traumatic experience as like a 7-year-old. But even then, it's still just like, animals in general are just like the best thing on earth, man. Like, how can you not look at just animals and just be like, oh my God, they're so cool. Like, every time I go to the zoo, I just look at the camel for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh my God, look at that camel. Look at that crazy son of a bitch. Listen, man, I like camels. Here, I'll show you guys Nami. You can see in the top right, the top left, pardon me. This is me. Hey, how you doing? This is you. That's Twitch chat. This is where usually where YouTube chat is, but no stream on YouTube today. There's the activity feed. There's the ad manager. There's the stream manager to have my stream information. And then there's Nami. We went to the zoo in 6th grade. We went to the lion exhibit. My teacher was reading the plaque. Literally the second he said, oh, look, they're brother and sister. They started fucking. They're brother and sister. Oh, yeah, Nami, you don't want those little pets. Oh, yeah, your little kixies. Yeah, your claws ain't out, though. Your claws are never out. You don't use your claws. Because you're a sweet little angel. Hi, Nami. Hi, Nami. Saying you're dirty? No, she just always cleans herself. I've never seen a cat clean herself as much as this one does. It's insane. And my dirty gamer oil. My gamer grub. I'm a man. Nobody wants to smell like a man. She would always clean herself till she got really old. Yeah, that's Nami. She gets touched, she's cleaning. Like, her nose is... She can't smell a banana. She will run away if you put a banana in front of her because she does not like the smell of it. But then she will openly sniff garbage. Like, okay, girl, make up your mind. Stormy actually likes to eat bananas. I actually have fed her a banana before. Very, very small chunks of a banana. You know, I just put it up to her face when I'm about to be done with it, and she'll just, like, lick it a couple times. Her coarse tongue destroying the bottom of the banana. But Nami, you point that thing at Nami, she's running away. She's like, ugh, what is that? They love avocados. That's an interesting one to love. Avocados. An avocado. Thanks. Avocados are not good for cats. I mean, people love McDonald's, and that shit's not good for humans. But how do cats know it's not good for them? They just want any food that you have. We like to give Stormy and Nami if she's open to it. If we have, like, an unseasoned meat that we're cooking, like, you know, bacon, pork, salmon. I'm not cooking salmon, let's be honest, but... You know, if we have, like, an unseasoned meat that we've cooked up, we'd give them, like, a little bit here and there to see if they like it. Stormy absolutely loves bacon for some reason. I haven't given her a lot, but she fucking eats that shit up. She's like, give me more of that. Oh my god. Okay. Your cat gets offended when I'm eating and I don't have anything she wants. How dare you eat food but not share it with me? The kitty. How dare you? How dare you? Because the cats see you as a weird-looking cat, right? So if you're enjoying something, why shouldn't they? Do they view me as, like, a weird-looking cat? Or do they know I'm not a cat and I'm just like the guy that gives them food? What goes on in their head? This is not where I'm supposed to be, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I thought I was going to beat this game by now and I'd be done streaming by now. But I guess not. But it's only been an hour and 39 minutes, so... honestly, not too shabby. You have stripes that cats can perceive, so you're probably closer to a cat than them. I have stripes? Outside the visible light spectrum for humans? That's crazy. I did not know that. Granted, it's one of those things I probably never thought about. So Nami can see my marks. My war battles. My war scars, Nami. Do I look like a zebra? But they don't know what a zebra is. Oh my god, you guys don't know what a zebra is. That's so sad. Zebras are so cool. I also like looking at the zebras in the zoo. When did Twitch get ads that are 2 fucking minutes long? Oh man, I wish I could explain the ad setup I have to you right now, but you can't. I can't because you're watching ads. I'd say I will warn you ahead of time, but I completely forgot to. Lips. I've been doing a lot of research and learning about YouTube's ad system with the YouTube algorithm and all that. And let me just say, man, YouTube ads are so much better than Twitch. YouTube has such a more useful system for ad breaks for a creator compared to Twitch. It's actually insane. Granted, Twitch is probably a lot harder to figure out because Twitch is live content compared to YouTube, which is obviously videos. But champion of the sun. Ah, there's that longest resub we have. Mr. Lomakin Alex, the 105 months at tier 3. You can't get much better than that. Tier 3 for 105 months. Good morning, Alex. I hope you were doing great. It is very good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for staying subscribed for 105 months. That is literally insane. Literally insane. Also, now that the ads are done... Yeah, I'm not a mathematician either, but that does seem like a lot of months. So what we do on this channel, on Twitch, you have to play ads. And pre-roll ads are the thing that most people do not like. Pre-roll ads suck. If you, like, open a stream that you've never seen before and you get an ad, you're most likely gonna leave said stream. So if you play 3 minutes of ads every hour while you're live, you will get rid of pre-roll ads. You can do 90 seconds of ads every 30 minutes. You could do 3 minutes of ads every hour. Those are like the 2 options. I go for 3 minutes of ads every hour because I'm like, just get rid of them, you know? Get rid of all those ads. And I usually try to warn people about them, because if you're not sub to me or Turbo, you're gonna get them. And there's nothing I can do about that. But sometimes I forget. So I'm sorry that you had to watch 3 minutes of ads, but now you won't have another ad for 54 minutes and 28 seconds. Because of an ad, unless it's like 10 minutes. Well, you're the minority. I think it's more so people that are trying to find new streams. Yeah, ad blockers don't even seem to work on Twitch anymore. 3 months from 9 years. That's so weird to think that I've had a sub button for almost a decade on this website. Almost a decade. Having a sub button. And being lucky enough to have people actually stay subscribed. Discord if I want to see. I'll slowly click on it right now. I have a cat laying on my mouse pad. But I'm going to go look at it. Oh, that's a nice puzzle. You should get that framed. You should get some puzzle glue and a nice frame for that as well. It looks kind of like a thick puzzle, but so it might be a little bit harder to frame. But you should definitely get some puzzle glue and attach it together. A nice little memento. How do you know if you can't even wait a couple minutes? I just click away for a little bit and come back. Here's the thing. If I click away from an ad, the ad stays paused. In my experience. Twitch has made it to where the ad viewing experience is as insufferable as possible. Or I guess it's sufferable. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I click out of a stream because an ad starts playing. Like I go to a new tab, tab back in, the ad restarts. That happens to me at least. But it's just annoying. But honestly, it's, you know, that just... If I usually get an ad for a streamer I'm watching, I'll still just watch the ad because I know what streamer I like. And what streams I want to see. Does that to me on Netflix, but not on Twitch? Ads on... Oh, yeah, I pay for the premium Netflix. I still haven't gotten an email about Netflix going up in price. Might be only a US thing, because I have not gotten any emails from Netflix saying, hey, we're going up in price. They must have heard me saying if it goes up in price, I'm canceling. One person that has a subscription, made a difference. You're welcome. You're welcome, Canada. My threatening worked. That's the button I need to hit. How do I get over there? I think I see how to get over there. I think I can make that jump. I don't think I can make that jump. Oh, yes I can. I'm stupid. There we go. But yeah, me doing research with YouTube ads, YouTube is far superior to Twitch in every facet of monetization. Like, I don't think I can name a single thing that Twitch has that I think is better than YouTube in terms of monetization and how it's implemented. Like, maybe bits are implemented better than whatever YouTube variants are, but even then, bits are kind of a scam with how expensive they are. YouTube is also a much bigger company than Twitch, because YouTube is owned by Google and is a big facet for Google, compared to Twitch is owned by Amazon, which is the biggest company in the world. But I don't even think Amazon knows they own Twitch. And Twitch is kind of doing, like, its own thing. But also, YouTube has had a lot more time to develop these ad and monetization policies that they have. But I even with that, I will say, as a creator, YouTube is just so much better for you if you are a creator. Like, if you want to be a Twitch one-trick, you can. But I would not recommend it. I would recommend get into that YouTube, man. Get 2 giant corporations to start giving you money. Google literally created YouTube. No, they did not. I don't think that's true. I think Google just bought YouTube one day because they can. Different type of monetization? I mean, the monetization's kind of similar. I feel like maybe the setup is different because YouTube is live videos. Well, YouTube is more focused on, not live videos, on just videos compared to Twitch where it's live streaming. But YouTube has a variation of subscriptions with channel memberships. YouTube has a variation of bits with super chats when someone's live. YouTube has ad revenue, just like Twitch has ad revenue. Like, they seem pretty similar. YouTube allows you to set up the price for your memberships as well. Like, you can set the price to whatever you want with a channel membership on YouTube compared to Twitch, where you're stuck with $5.99, $9.99, $5.99, $9.99, and $24.99. And YouTube isn't even all the greatest, but compared to everything else, it's like, oh, well, better than the options. A year after it was founded. Did they really buy it a year after it was founded? I didn't realize it was that quick. That's kind of crazy. They bought it in 2006? Really? Huh. User incentivization? What, like, making the user want to spend money on YouTube with, like, memberships and whatnot? I will agree there. There's, like, no incentivization to give a super chat to somebody, because you probably don't even know about a super chat if you're watching a YouTube live stream. That why join a channel membership and all that? So many creators have Patreons, and channel memberships can act the same as a Patreon, but people still prefer to go to Patreon. They're not making a lot of money from that stuff. YouTube is all about ad revenue. That's where it is. I will agree that you have you're way more incentivized to sub to a Twitch streamer than you would feel incentivized to join a YouTube member. And I feel like most of you probably watch YouTube, just like you watch Twitch. You've probably never felt the need to support someone like with a channel membership on YouTube. Or you probably didn't even know about them, maybe, compared to being a Twitch sub. Including live stream VODs. I agree with that. YouTube does have that as well. You know, the live stream VODs. That's why I tell every content creator they should upload all of their VODs to YouTube. Because Twitch VODs don't have any reason to make you any money when you're not live. If you upload them to YouTube and get your channel membership, if you get your channel partnered on YouTube, at least you can maybe make like 10 cents. Yeah, with channel members, you can like see videos early or get exclusive videos, but I've noticed that a little bit more as of late. But it's one of those things I personally don't really use. I use Patreon instead. I like Patreon more because Patreon gives me 90% of the cut compared to YouTube memberships, which is 70%, which is still better than Twitch's 60% that I have. You can get oh, God. I will say, I hate that Twitch doesn't give... Maybe I'm saying this because I'm partnered and I'm biased, but I think every partner should get a 70-30 split regardless on Twitch. And then affiliates should get a 60-40 split. Have some incentivization to be a Twitch partner in 2026. But instead, they have this convoluted program that most viewers don't really understand on how it works. Hell, even some creators probably don't understand it. So, like, on Twitch, I get 60% of every sub except Tier 3. I get 70%. Why Tier 3? Because I'm partnered. Partners get 70% of a Tier 3, but I only get 60% of a Tier 1 and a Tier 2. Prime, I only get 50% because it's Prime. They're losing money on that. I don't know. It's weird. I just think if you're a Twitch partner, you should get 70% of every sub you get. And I will say I'm probably extremely biased because I am a Twitch partner, but I'll speak my truth. It is very true that it means nothing. Even a few years ago, I would say it didn't mean that much. 69% for the lulz. Hey, I'll take an extra 9% of revenue. Like, one sub on Twitch cost $6 US. I don't feel like doing quick math, so somebody tell me, what is 60% of $6 US? I guess I could do quick math. 60% is what, 350? $360? Okay. So 360. I get 360 for a sub. Let's just say in USD, because Twitch also does regional pricing, so it depends on where you are in a location. Some people will VPN to Turkey to make subs cheaper because Turkey's money is fucking shit. I make 360 off of a US sub for tier 1. And now imagine if it's... What's 70% of $6 of a tier 1 sub? 70% of 6? What's that, 4? 375? What is it? Can't be that big of a difference. $4.20. Is it actually $4.20? $4 where I live? Hey, Near. Yeah, I get 60% of your $4. It's $4.20. So imagine that's 60 extra cents. I know that doesn't sound like a crazy amount, but I have, I think, like 100 to like 120 tier 1 subs. I don't know how I have that many tier 1 subs. I have a lot of people that really like me, or they really like my emotes. They forgot to cancel their sub. But do 60 cents times 120, and that's how much extra money I'm losing from not having a certain number of sub points every single month. Also, hey, Sheer Luck. 60 cents times 120 is what, $75? 72 bucks every single month. 72 US dollars every single month. Times that by 12, that's almost $1,000 every single year, just because I don't have enough sub points every single month to satisfy Twitch's greedy ass. And now imagine that for creators that are much bigger than me. Like, it adds up over time, and when he already gives you 60%, 60% is the worst. I know you're trolling, by the way. I know you're memeing, which is the way you type, your way of saying it. Twitch is and always has been the worst split in every single facet if you're a content creator. They have always had the worst split. And the reason they get away with it, it's the same reason why Netflix gets away with being so fucking greedy with their goddamn pricing. It's because they were the first company to be there. They were the first company to do this. The first company to have live streams. The first major successful company, I'll say. Justin TV exists. Other things existed. But this is the first successful live streaming service. So they can get away with being a little extra greedy. Just like Netflix is getting away with being extra fucking greedy. Because they were the first home streaming service for movies and DVDs. Twitch is the worst cut. Patreon gives you 90%. YouTube gives you 70%. Kick gives you like 100%. I don't know what the fuck Kick is doing. They're probably getting so much gamble money. Facebook, I don't even know what Facebook, TikTok, Instagram do. I will admit I am uneducated there, but it's insane. I have always been an active... I have been always someone that has no problem shit-talking Twitch where they need to be shit-talked. We're migrating to Kick soon? No, I have morals. I don't agree with gambling, advertising gambling all the time and allowing criminals to stream on your platform. Granted, Twitch probably has a few criminals on their platform. I don't want to know how many people are evading taxes on this platform. Yeah, Mixer surviving would have been great just for the competition and the variety, even if we didn't use it. Any competition is good. And Twitch has gotten a little bit better over the years because there has been competition with Kick. YouTube streaming has picked up, but it's still like, I still think taking 40% of a streamer's revenue because they don't have enough sub points every single month is ridiculous. Just... if someone has earned partnership, just give them the 70-30 split. It incentivizes the viewer to give more money, which gives you more money. Yeah, Mixer paid way too much money for Ninja and Shroud and all that shit. Yeah, I don't like Kick, but I do like that Kick is competition, even if I don't intend on using it ever. It's healthy for the ecosystem to have Kick in it, even if they're a bad egg. Because we don't have to use Kick. There's no reason for us to use Kick. We don't need it. But it's still good that it's there. Just for competition. I'm sorry, I'm going on some giant rants today. Hopefully you like listening to them. So much complaining. I don't even feel like I'm complaining. I feel like I'm pointing out things in life that I don't like, and I'm giving good arguments on why things could be better. I guess that is complaining, but the same exact argument exists within UFC. I don't even know how UFC works. There's like 17 different things that get advertised here of people fighting with like MMA, and I'm not sure how any of it works. Oh, there's a button here. But also, me saying this stuff about Twitch is why I tell creators, I tell anybody that wants to make content to diversify, which I will admit I am not the greatest at diversifying. All I have is long-form YouTube videos. As much as I do not like shorts that much, they are still very, very good and can very much grow your brand and grow your content to levels that you can't even imagine. They're just way too powerful, literally integrated with the US government at this point. People can't compete. If they do, they usually collapse the company within a couple years. And that's awful. Because as a consumer, you probably love the variety. Because there's going to be things you don't like about... There's probably things you don't like about UFC that other competitors did a lot better. But you never get to see those competitors because they get thrown around by UFC. Because the UFC is just the almighty powerful. I don't know about this moral stuff, but to be fair, I've seen a few people who already had a community on Twitch, then went to Kick and seemed to have mostly returned to Twitch, even with the superior deals Kick offers, so sometimes moving to another platform simply doesn't work. No, it doesn't work, because no matter what your viewers say, even if 98% of you said you would move to another platform with me, I don't think any of you would actually follow up on that, besides maybe like 5. Like maybe 10% of you would actually follow up on you saying, yeah, I would move to another platform. Just straight up, viewers lie because all creators get thrown up on a pedestal and just get their ego stroked all day, every day, because they don't want to hurt their feelings. When in reality, if a creator moves to Kick, no, I will not watch them. Do I want them to succeed? Yeah, I'll wish you the best, but I won't watch you. Like, creators will say that, oh, guys, will you guys watch me on another platform? Everyone will be, yeah, I'll watch you on another platform. They're all full of shit. They're not. Maybe a couple of them will be real loyal hoes and watch you on another platform. But let's be completely honest here. They're not going to watch you on another platform. They're not. That's not how it works. They don't owe you anything. Would you still watch me if I was a worm? I would be intrigued on how a worm would stream, so I'd probably watch for, like, a bit. But it depends on the content you're producing. Oh, wait, no, I need to inflate your ego. Of course I would watch you if you were a worm. What kind of question is that? I could never hurt my creators' feelings. You'd watch me on YouTube, but not Kick. That's fair. Luckily, we have gotten into a time where multi-streaming is actually very much allowed and encouraged, which I should probably do. That's part of my monthly planning that I'm trying to do after this stream is done. I'm trying to plan out my month of April because I got 3 weeks until I go on vacation. Multi-streaming, big thing. You should do it. Brand loyalty doesn't need to exist for giant fucking companies. Twitch doesn't care if you multi-stream. They don't. Twitch doesn't care about you, no matter what they say in their stupid tweets. I hate that. Oh, God. This is going to be a boomer take right here. This is going to be so boomer. I fucking despise Twitch's Twitter account 90% of the time because they just say the stupidest shit ever to fit in with, you know, a bunch of 20-year-olds. Oh, God, it's so annoying seeing the shit they put on Twitter. And that is a boomer complaint, by the way. Corporations are not your friends, so stop acting like they are. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. Just like don't have Twitter. I don't use Twitter that much, but when I do open it, I see Twitch doing shit, and I'm just like, oh, God. But I also would agree that social media is a cancer to society, and you should not use it. But I also am on the cusp of I'm a content creator, and I need to get my name out there to everybody as possible. But I still would encourage you not to use Twitter or social media because it's a fucking cancer. But when I do, I drink dos aquas. Nor a TikTok account. It's a waste of time. It's just like this platform. All its goal is to waste your time. And Twitch is banking on me wasting your time and keeping you on this platform so you subscribe to me, so you give me bits, so you watch an ad, so they make more money. Granted, if you give me bits or subscribe, I get money too. But in reality, Twitch wants you to stay on here as long as possible. Because that's all that matters to them is the numbers. I hate Twitter, but I still use it because without me, it'd be a worse place. This is true. You don't give Twitch any money anymore except for my Prime sub? That's fine. That's good. I don't care if you guys give me money or not. Obviously, me making money allows me to do this for a living, but in my world, if you want to give me money, just give me a goddamn donation. I get 98% of that. Off to work for me. Enjoy work. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope I was good at listening noise. Either way, I do greatly appreciate people that do watch me. Like that. And this 5K that has been sitting around for like a year plus. You had 5,000 bits just sitting around for a year? I'll gladly take that off your hands. Thanks for the 5,000 bits. Hot diggity dog. That is greatly appreciative. Holy crap. That's 5,000 bits. This was the only moment they could have been justified. I haven't bought bits on Twitch in probably years. I might have bought like 100. Okay, so maybe I'm a liar. I might have bought like 100 bits for like a hype train. But I haven't bought a abundance of bits in years. I don't even gift subs on this platform. Why the fuck should I gift a sub? I gifted a sub watching Fire Dragon because I saw Mushu in there and she wasn't subbed. And I could get a cute Rudy badge. So I got caved in by FOMO. So I guess that counts. I guess I'm a liar. I didn't need to do that. Oh, Sheerluck, thanks for the bit. Big dog. Oh my god, you should have. You really should have. Thank you, Calisar, though. And thank you, Sheerluck. This is one of those conversations I love having because maybe it educates you guys on sub because of the implication. Oh, I like to... Maybe I'm teaching you something about content creation or the ins and outs of businesses. Or you're just learning my opinion that you didn't need to know and that'll fly out of your head, hopefully, when you're watching a TikTok tonight. Diggity Dan, thanks for gifting us up to Jeffrey Preston Bezos. That's his middle name? Preston? What a fucking loser. Thank you for the gifted sub. FOMO is honestly such an effective marketing strategy. You should see the amount of FOMO that Twitch has on this website now. It has increased tenfold in the past year. Mostly with hot new releases. Every hot new release. Every single one. Hades, Silksong, Borderlands, Monster Hunter Story 3, Pokemon Pocopia, Pokemon Legends Z. Every single fucking game has a goddamn Twitch badge. They have badges, not Twitch drops. Those are also FOMO, but this is monetization FOMO with badges. It is ridiculous, and it works. Hell, it works on me sometimes too, man. I give subs in my own stream. You don't think Twitch FOMO exists? every single hot new release has a badge that you can get for about 3 to 4 days if you gift a sub into a stream. It doesn't work on some people. Smart people like you guys, it doesn't work on. I'm not saying you're dumb if you do this badge. If you want the badge, you get the badge. It's your money. But the amount of badges they have made in the past year is absolutely insane. Because before that, that never happened. They never had exclusive badges for gifting a sub. But then they realized, oh my god, we can make so much money by having these badges out for these categories. And it works. Because people like the badges. People like being able to show off that, hey, look, I was part of this. Like when Pokemon Legends ZA came out. They had a badge for 3 days of every starter. Every starter in Pokemon Legends ZA had a basic PNG image as a Twitch badge if you gifted a sub. So they tripled the FOMO in Pokemon Legends ZA. And the badges, like, they look fine. The best badge that they've made, in my opinion, is the Hades 2 badge and the Hollow Knight Silksong badge. I think those are the best 2 badges they've had for their FOMO. And then the Ditto badge is also pretty cool. You didn't think of it as FOMO? Yeah, it's not FOMO for you, but having an exclusive badge that's only like 3 to 5 days that you can get, all you have to do is spend $6 on the website where the platform gets like $2.50 of it. It adds up so fast. And all they have to do is make a little fucking PNG that's like 18 pixels big. Imagine paying 3 subs for that. I mean, it's your money. You do what you want. You know what I mean? I don't care. I'm just saying it's FOMO, and it works because it gets them money. It works for a reason. People like people. If you use Twitch a lot and you like badges, you're gonna be incentivized to do it. I don't even know why I fucking pay for it. I have a partner badge. I get to flex on everybody. Those badges replace the partner one. Why would I want to replace my partner badge? People need to know how hard I worked and when I played Overwatch. If I was not a Twitch partner from Overwatch, I wouldn't have become one nowadays because I do not average enough viewers. You got a VIP and a founder badge, you're good. Hey, you got that Borderlands badge. It worked on you once. Actually, no, that Borderlands one, is that one for just watching a stream? There are some badges you get for just watching a stream, but that's a different level of FOMO because you're just watching a stream. They want you on the website, but also most of you are already on the website anyways. I'm no different than you guys. I like watching Twitch. I like watching some creators. Creators are fun to watch live. It's fun to interact with them and talk with them and hang out. Think it was from you? Dude, Borderlands 4 was great. Didn't they just get the DLC out there too? Should I be playing Borderlands 4 for that DLC? Is it free? Or did I pay enough money to get the season pass? I don't remember. I don't think I know a single person that has ever clicked the Prime notification. I had to cancel my sub here because of life things, but I kept my Patreon membership knowing that you get a better percentage there and I want to support you still. Oh, yo, that's very sweet. I greatly appreciate you still being subbed on Patreon. I know you love having your name at the end of a YouTube video. And those Patreon exclusive Let's Plays. I honestly think a Patreon sub is worth more than a Twitch sub in my world because I get a better percentage and you get exclusive content. And you get your name at the end of a video that might have thousands of views. I greatly appreciate it, Yodes. I also hope you don't feel scared to talk in a Twitch chat because you're not subbed. I know a lot of people, I have heard this from a lot of people, viewers, a lot of viewers mostly, that they are afraid to type in a chat that they've been subbed to for a while because they had to cancel their sub and they don't want to look unsubbed to the streamer and they feel bad. I want people to... I've said it many times. I don't care if you're subbed to me on Twitch or not. I really don't. Like, if you're too afraid to talk to me because you don't give me money every month, that's crazy. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. I'll respond. I only speak in Hyux now, so I don't know how to interact with chat. Oh my god, A1 would be so proud of you. I do not have time to consume it. That's fine. That's fine. You know how many times a week I realize I have way too much content out for any normal person to actually consume it all? I don't think there's a single person in here that has watched every single YouTube video, every single Patreon exclusive, and still well, maybe there is, and still catches like every single stream. Is there anybody in here that does that? If so, let me give you VIP. Because you're clearly a VIP. Anonymous user, thanks for gifting a sub to Yodes. I greatly appreciate it. Yodes, enjoy the emotes. Also, I'm sorry that life is the way it is to where you can't sub the streamers. But hey, subbing the streamers should be on the very bottom of your priority. If you need to cut money, streamer subs should be the first thing that goes. I will survive without it. It's okay. I'm just happy to still have you here. I'll survive without it because I've diversified my content enough to get income from other platforms. Without needing to guilt trip people into subbing to me. I've been lucky enough to do that. Thank you, Anonymous. I say it all the time. If you don't want to give me a penny, you never have to. All my content, besides Patreon exclusives, are free. So if you really want to watch me play Donkey Kong Bonanza or South of Midnight or Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart or Little Kitty Big City or Little Kirby's or Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe or Pokemon Legends Pokemon Scarlet and Violet or Mafia the Old Country or Resident Evil Village or Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap or whatever I play on Patreon, you got to give me money for that. But you probably don't care about that. Like 1 or 2 subs, all the other ones I have are near 100 or something, or already surpassed it. Oh, sorry, Nami. I just got you a little wet with this water. But you didn't even notice because you got so much fur. Down to 2 subs on Twitch that I pay for. My Prime goes to a couple people when it goes off. I also only pay for 2 Twitch subs. And one of the people I sub to doesn't even stream full-time anymore. And I didn't even get to watch them a lot because they streamed right in the morning. Andy Maxter. But I have a rule in life. You guys should not follow this rule. Maybe you should, actually. The Andy Maxter sub never gets canceled. The Andy Maxter sub stays on during sex. Babe, I can't cancel my Andy Maxter sub. We can't pay rent. Oh, it's only $6. I also pay for it every 6 months, so I literally paid for it last month. Literally, my payment went through for Andy Maxter sub, and then the next day, he was like, guys, I'm not full-time anymore. And I'm like, ow. During what? During dinner. What else would I say? Now, you see, this is where you laugh because I say such funny jokes. Right? Don't watch Twitch in the AM anymore. I sometimes have it on in the morning when I'm just doing, like, some, random miscellaneous things like uploading Let's Play videos or making Let's Play thumbnails. If I'm writing the script, I can't have any noise on, which is kind of weird. If I'm script writing for a YouTube video, I need it to be like silent. I need to get like focused. This is my only sub that isn't gifted, also your longest subbed. I'm honored to be your longest sub that's not even gifted. Since you don't give Twitch money anymore. I was hoping I'd be able to snag that, but it doesn't look like I can. I hate fighting these enemies. They're so annoying. Hi, my name's Burr. I like to complain. Burr's the only one I've spent money on. Oh my god. Is this what John Travolta felt like with Olivia Newton-John and Grease? You're the one that I want. Other than Faye during her Outer Wilds playthrough, I guess. No, that's fair. That's valid. Faye's great. You should give Faye Leah money too. She's a great content creator. One of my favorites. Which is crazy, because I found her randomly from the Turnip Boy. I found Phalia 2 years ago randomly because I saw she got retweeted by Turnip Boy. And I was like, oh, she seems kind of cool. So I followed her, and then I checked out her stream, and I was like, oh, yeah, she is kind of cool. And then I raided her one day after Balatro, and she was like, who the fuck is this? Oh, or she was like, hey, thanks for the raid. And I was just like, all right. It was, ever since I got stuck. Literally, I made that connection via Turnip Boy robs a bank. Which goes to show you, you never know what can happen if you just get a tweet retweeted or something like that. Now, don't let her see this, because then she'll know. People can't know how I found them. It has to be shrouded in mystery. Clipped. I don't have time to watch anymore? That's fine. If you're not watching Twitch, that means you're living your life. That's the dream. Just like going to jail for a bro's the dream, according to Barney Stinson. Cat's up. Which is why Nami left me. I am the worst salesman ever. I'm supposed to be keeping people on this website, and I'm telling you, no, go live your life. Don't watch me play video games all day unless you're at work. I guess I could ask that. How many of you are working right now on the clock or about to get ready for work and go to work? How many of you are just chilling at work and you're like, I'll watch Burr? If you answer yes, that's fine. I strive on my audience to be at work when I'm streaming. I can't be on Twitch at work. Well, you're a teacher, so that would be bad. All right, guys. Today we're going to watch my good friend Burr. First time you open the stream. Fuck! Oh, well, never mind. Do you mean actually working at work? Oh, no, just at work. You don't have to actually be working. You work outside, just can't be on Twitch at work. You're probably playing video games then, right? When you play video games on your PC, if you got two monitors, Twitch is the backup noise monitor, or a YouTube video is the backup noise monitor, or just some form of entertainment is your second monitor content. Netflix, Twitch, YouTube, whatever you want it to be. Like, no, is anybody actually sitting down and having Twitch be their main thing? Like, you'll alt-tab out and type every once in a while. I ran doom scrolling is my background noise. Nah, dude, the war's almost over. Trust me. My work laptop is behind me while I wait for Claude to finish writing my new API controller. Hey, no, you're not working. Claude's working. And your stream on my other monitor. Ooh, baseball. You'll be proud, Alex. We're going to a Blue Jays game when we're on vacation in Toronto. Blue Jays versus the... I almost said the White Sox. The Red Sox. Watching white people? Are you kidding me? White? Ugh. It's 2026. Grow up. White is so 1926. Blue Jays. It's the only baseball in Canada, okay? And don't puke the Red Sox. You know damn well I grew up in Boston. Or I grew up loving Boston. Visited a lot. It was such good timing that the Blue Jays and the Red Sox were playing right around my birthday when I was planning this trip. It's like, okay, I gotta take Kat's family to go see a baseball game because none of them have gone to a baseball game before. Baseball is the best sport to watch live just because of the atmosphere, and I will die on that hill. It's not the most engaging to watch on television. I get that. I get that. I can understand you not liking that. But live, there's nothing better. It's so boring. Not live. Live, if you're watching it live at the stadium, oh, it's just the atmosphere. But I won't fault you for saying it's boring on TV. Think hockey is better? I haven't been to a baseball game in a while, so maybe my vision is skewed. I just remember loving baseball games. But we did go to a hockey game on Tuesday night. Last hockey game of the season for us. Cat's shattered by it still. I just bring Cat up to make sure she's paying attention to me. Got another ability. What does it do, though? Did you buy a Leon jersey? I've had a Leon jersey for 2.5 years. We both have one jersey that we bought at our first game. I bought a Dreisaitl. She bought a Skinner. You can tell that my jersey has aged a little bit better. Did she wear it to the last game? No. She did not. Skinner's been better than Jari. Dude, a can of tuna would be better than Jari right now. But he has won 2 in a row, so we'll take that. Bless you. For a second, I thought she was laughing at my terrible joke, but she was sneezing. Jari started off terrible, but he's had 2 pretty okay games in the last 2 starts. Ingram has been much better, though. It looks like Ingram's going to be the starter for the playoffs, because assuming we make the playoffs, unless we fall apart and lose every goddamn game. Which I assume will not happen. We got, like, what, 7 games left? Oh, man, the playoffs are going to be happening right when I'm not even here. I'm going to be at freaking Toronto. I'm going to miss, like, the first series, probably. Do they do Jari chants during the game like they chant Jerry Springer's name? No. Jerry Springer? Meet Stuart Skinner? Jerry. No, there's no Jari chant. Oh, like Jari, Jari, Jari. No, that does not happen. I agree that it would be kind of funny, but it doesn't happen. I need to get in there, man. How do I get in there? Gotta go probably under, maybe? What does that do? This thing, it shoots enemies that are behind closed doors. Unless you're talking about the mega zoom. Oh, wait, I don't even have it on. Because I almost canceled the stream because I have so many things I need to do. Wait a minute. I can show you what it does. If it turns on. It's a program I need to open. Hold on. Okay. You basically got scammed? No, no, no. I'm gonna do it for you. I got way too many channel point things anyways. You ready? There, I did it for you. Oh, no, it didn't work. Oh, that's funny. That's just funny then. No. Invalid subscription type and version. We'll fix that. Okay, there, it's connected now. I scammed myself. I only have so many channel points, man. What's up? Alright, how do I get in here now? I thought maybe you would shoot that, but I guess you don't. Three goals a game? Ugh. You wouldn't say that to your mother. At the grocery store. Also, hey, Mask. Good to see you, gamer. Uh, 3.81 GAA is goals allowed a game. SV percentage is save percentage, so 8.860 is an 86% save percentage. And then the Edmonton and Pittsburgh, those are the teams. Those are not that great stats. How do I get where I'm trying to go? Okay, well, I think I found where I'm supposed to go. Those are horrible stats. What the fuck? I was being nice. Okay, Jari has been a disaster with Edmonton. That's fine. Because we're used to disasters. We have Stan Bowman as a GM. We're used to it. Shout out to the 2 people right now on Burr 24/7 watching Dome Keeper. Yeah, shout out to those people, man. 24/7 channel made a solid 680 USD in the month of March by just keeping it open. You have hundreds of thousands of points? Platypus, thanks for lurking. Why do you have hundreds of thousands of points? That should be illegal. Nobody needs that many points on this stream. What are you gonna do with all those points? You have to keep a PC open running this at all times? Yeah. It's my old PC that's opened all the time running it. But to be fair, it only raises my energy bill by like 20 bucks a month. So, you know, making on average 500 to 1,000 Canadian dollars every month for just keeping it open. The entire thing is also automated to where whenever a game ends, a playlist gets picked automatically thanks to Mask. And then the stream also resets itself every 48 hours. So all I have to do is hope the PC doesn't explode. Really. 20 extra bucks a month on energy for 500 to 1,000 extra Canadian bucks. I'll take it. On the energy bill. Well, good thing my dad is dead, so he can't complain about my energy bill that I pay for. If I told my dad about a 24/7 stream I had running, he'd be like, who the fuck is watching that? I'll be like, people that are lurking in my stream that I fucking force them to go watch it when I'm done, and then they leave the tab open for 4 hours because they left their computer. And then I get fucking 20 extra dollars a day. We're making yuck coin with this thing. Before I made the 24/7 stream, I offered the PC to Kat if she wanted to try dual streaming with PCs, because her PC's not that great, and she wants to get back into streaming a little bit. Her PC is now kind of old and out of date and can't really run any games. So I'm telling her to become a Nintendo streamer, which sounds terrible, but hey, at least she can run the games. Help me! Good idea with that 24/7. Thank you! It was something I was meaning to do for months before I actually did it, so I'm glad I actually did it, because it's definitely been a very, very nice bonus. It alleviates the stress of streaming also. No idea how long I've been in the 24/7 stream. That's the plan. What did she stream? Kat, what did you stream? Tell the people. Sell your stream to my people. I say my people, they're also your people. Because we have lives that are intertwined. She did stream a lot of Apex, Overwatch, Genshin, Honkai. Overwatch is her favorite, though. And she would probably stream Overwatch still if her PC could handle it, but it can't. Overwatch is a pretty intensive game. She's not like me. She's not like me where she's a variety gamer that streams. She's a variety gamer that wants to play a lot of games, but then I always see her playing the same 3. She falls into the trap of live service. What does she need, a new CPU? I don't know. She probably just needs a whole new PC. They have Overwatch on the Switch. She's a mouse and keyboard gamer, man. What do you think this is? But, yeah. I know my PC can stream Overwatch. I have this big, beefy PC that can stream anything, and here I am playing the game on Xbox. I gotta get my gamer score. Yeah, and right now is a terrible time to buy a PC, because everything is uber expensive. Yeah, but that's life, I guess. I bought a PC at the perfect time without even thinking about it. Once again, I get extremely lucky in my life with the timing of things that I have. I don't know how this keeps happening to me, but I feel like I should not buy a lottery ticket. I can't remember who I was watching yesterday, but I was watching somebody who like keeps track of like prices and everything, and they said that RAM prices got a little bit cheaper compared to what I was watching Murphy. I was watching my boy Murphy. And RAM prices went down a little bit compared to what they were. If Burr buys, I buy. I'm not buying anything. I don't know how much RAM she has in her PC. I think it's 32, though. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. Because, you know, I would go for 128, but 64 is fine for what I do. Ram Ranch. Hot diggity Ram. This place is magnificent. The AI bubble is slowly bursting, and I want it to burst, but it's also like, okay, what's going to happen if it does burst, you know? Stuff is slowly happening, but, like, what's going to happen? Like, how bad is it going to be if it does? Next couple years, next couple years, everything will probably be a little bit better. I imagine in a couple years, everything will be a little bit better, but depends on if someone's still alive or not in my world. Hopefully that AI bubble just kind of goes away. Because I saw people celebrating the shutdown of Sora. And I thought Kingdom Hearts 4 got, like, leaked or something. And I was like, oh, congrats, Kingdom Hearts fan. But apparently that was just, like, some AI thing that was made that's getting shut down. So that's even better. Sorry, Kingdom Hearts fans. I had no idea what Sora... I only know Sora from Kingdom Hearts and Smash Bros. No idea what the other thing was, but then I looked into it slightly, like 2 seconds, and I was like, oh, cool, AI's down? Cool. Don't need to read more, I'm happy. Elder Scrolls fan? Oh, yeah, that Elder Scrolls 6. Todd, when's Elder Scrolls 6 coming out? I don't know. I shouldn't have announced it, though, that's for sure. What do you mean, Todd? We're waiting. We've been waiting for like 8 years. Yeah, it'll come. But did you check out this new Elder Scrolls Online patch? We don't care. What about Fallout 76? Okay, you got my attention. Thanks, Papa Todd. I need to be careful because I am low on HP. Elder Scrolls 6, Grand Theft Auto 6, Half-Life 3. Well, Half-Life 3 doesn't exist. Released in the 2030s. Bro, the 2030s aren't real. Don't give me that. Don't say that to me. Never say that again. Don't say the 2030s, because that means it's going to be 2030 one time, and I don't want that to be, because then I'm going to be 32. I don't want a picture. Actually, life at 32 could be pretty good. I could have that YouTube silver button by then. Knowing my luck, I'm going to get to 100,000 subs, and YouTube is going to be like, oh, yeah, we don't give out silver plaques anymore for subscriber milestones. And I'll be like, okay, well, fuck me, I guess. You're at life at 32 right now? It's a thing? Oh, yeah, GTA 6 is supposedly coming out this year. I don't believe it. Oh, I was bad with the ads. Oh, I'm so sorry. The ads just started again. This year for consoles? Who the fuck can afford a console? PlayStation just went up even more for some reason. Tariffs, probably. Might get close enough for a silver plaque by the 2030s. Link your YouTube right now. Wait, you might get banned because you're not subbed. You have to be subbed if you want to get a thing. But still, take the hit. Link your YouTube. I'll subscribe right now. Insight sharing may boost earnings. I don't even know what that means. Sure, share insights. Confirm your choice. Sure, it's my freaking Let's Play channel. Sure, I'll share my insights with you, YouTube. You're saying I can double my earnings on my Let's Play channel to make $40 every 28 days instead of $20? Sure. Whoa, wait, someone just left Whoa, somebody left a nice comment on YouTube 2 hours ago on my top 25 roguelites of all time. I think it's a nice comment. It seems kind of nice. by Meh Gaming TV. This is the best of this style of video I've seen. Included footage of every game from your actual playthroughs rather than stock footage, or worse yet, an AI slideshow. Never have used AI, never will. And giving us your actual feelings on each game rather than repeating whatever the community consensus is. Thanks and keep it up. There are a few more I'm going to try out from this, Peglin and Ball Pit, although the visuals might be too flashy for me. Hey, thanks, Meh Gaming TV. You're great. Love that type of comment. Those are the type of comments that you should really take to heart as a creator, not one negative comment in a sea of nice comments. That person is old, but it's okay. You should take the nice comments to heart a lot more. Yeah, that top... I made that top 25 video. Okay, I'll tell you why. I made that top 25 roguelites video because I was going to have a sponsor on it. And I wanted the sponsor to do really well in terms of, like, getting a certain number of views. But then the day before the video was going to release, the sponsor had to delay it because of, like, something. And I was like, oh, dude, the video's done. They're like, can you make another video? And I'm like, it won't do as well, but yeah. Like their comment? Oh, I will. I respond to almost every comment. That's a negative thing about me, I feel like. I respond to literally, like, every single comment. What a stinky sponsor. No, it's a really good sponsor. It was just really unfortunate that they didn't tell me until one day before the video was out, because I was slaving away on that video for like 2 weeks. Like, I know it's a simple topic of just my 25 favorite roguelites of all time, but I had to go and get footage for every single game that I actually played. I had to play all the games, and I had to make all these assets for the game, for the annotations that pop up. I had to write the list as well, which is not... I know it sounds easy to make a list of your 25 favorite games, but that's basically... It's essentially a quick review in 25 games that I had to remember how I played. It was a lot of work for a video, but it was really unfortunate that the sponsor had to back out at the last second. Also, Amora, the ads are over. Sorry you got hit with ads. Link your YouTube channel right now. You might get timed out for it, but I will still click that link. You will get timed out, I'm pretty sure. Wait, you might not. I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get timed out, but link your YouTube video right now. I don't care what you say. Link it. Oh my god. Oh, you have the name just Amora on there? That's so clean. What do you have, 513? I'll make it 514. I respect the Let's Play grind as well, because Let's Play channels are so fucking hard to do. As someone that has one, I go through like 18 different phases of what I want to do with a Let's Play channel, of how I want to make the thumbnails, how I want to title the videos, and I never know what to do. I just flip-flop back and forth so much on it. I'm in the middle of flip-flopping right now on my Let's Play channel. Let's Play channels are so goddamn tough in this year. I guess I do it for her and my enjoyment. Hey, in the 2030s, you'll have that silver play button. I'm the opposite of all the other creators. But I think this has changed a lot in the past few years. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, like 6 years ago, remember if you even talked about other people's content or even your own content in streams? This probably still does happen in some streams. The streamer would just ban you immediately because you're like, no self-advertising. And it's just, for me, I have been the exact opposite of that way. If it's someone that actually watches my content and enjoys my content. Like, Amora has been watching me on and off for probably, like, 6 years, 7 years. Because I recognize their name from Overwatch. Like, if someone actually supports me, I would want to support them as well. Because content is not easy to do. Like, anyone can fucking record them playing video games and upload it. But it's not easy to do it consistently, to do it well. And to not, like, lose encouragement if something doesn't do as well. I want to gas up those people. Never got in trouble, but generally, if I saw a streamer do that, I wouldn't come back. Oh, I'm the same. I'm the opposite. Like, Talk about your content with me. Don't be afraid. I would love to hear about your content and your own strategies. If it's in this stream or even if it's just like a call, like I would love to hear what you're thinking. Bit short, well, since I've been lurking. 2019 is not a short time. That was 7 years ago. That's a crazy amount of time to be following someone on Twitch. Crazy amount of time. I love talking content with people because I love making content. And if I can somehow help someone get better at making content, or they can help me, that's awesome. You've been here since 2015? Yeah, that's scary. And I will say, I have had those no self-promos in the rules before, but I always was so lenient with it. I don't even think that's a rule in my channel now, no self-promo. My biggest rule is just don't be a transphobic, racist, homophobic pig. Which is pretty easy to do, considering you guys hear me talk all the time, and you know how I stand. They're slammed with work, but it feels a little lonely figuring it out. I will say I am quite busy with content, but I've gotten so much better with actually enjoying life outside of content. The main thing I did was I took away streaming hours to work on other stuff. Oh my god, that's the biggest thing. Streaming is the most time-consuming thing because you're just streaming. Like, I'm not editing a video. Like, a 3-hour stream is so much editing that you can potentially do for a YouTube video. Like, it's insane. And compared to a 3-hour stream, the editing is probably... You should do the editing before the stream. To be honest, editing is much more vital for a content creator, but... I love talking content, so... Never be afraid to talk about your content in this channel. I will gas you up. Even if it's your first day in this channel, if you make like a nice introduction and you're not like a bot, oh man, I'm here. And you actually seem to be interested in me and the community, I'm all for it. Oh, there goes my little pepperonis. Twitch is more competitive because people compete for subs and money, but with YouTube it's different. People do want to be the very best that they can be and have everything. But, I don't know. I'm the opposite. This will sound crazy. I want my friends to succeed, because if they succeed, they might boost me up a little bit too, you know? Now, I don't want them to succeed just for my own gains. I want them to succeed because then they make more money and they have an easier life, but, you know. People remember if you're nice. And it's not hard to not be nice. Like, watching streamers that I like get success. Like, watching... The perfect example is Abstract. Oh my god. He has been grinding his ass off for years. Years. 10 to 20 average viewers, you know, trying to get the content to stick. And it finally stuck with Arc Raiders. And it's... Oh my god. Thank god it finally stuck. That dude has been working so hard for years. He almost had to quit full time because it was going so rough. But he now is averaging like 1 to 200 viewers playing Arc Raiders. He even averages close to 100 viewers playing other games or more. It's incredible. And I guarantee you, if you ask him why he got so successful, what was the biggest thing, it's not going to be Burr. It's going to be diversifying content, which is what I tell people to do. He's an expert at it. It's incredible. 4 to 5 hours streamings, then 4 to 6 hours editing during the weekdays and weekends, and then I gotta spend time with boyfriend and feel sunlight, plus I have work. Oh my god! 4 to 5 hours streaming and 4 to 6 hours editing? On top of a job and loved ones? You're crazy. I've been streaming for 3 hours and that's too much for me. And my streams average out at 4 hours now and I'm tapped out. And if I stream for 4 hours, I can only edit for like 2 to 3 before I'm exhausted. If I stream for like 6 hours, that's like, oh, not a lot of editing's happening today because I want to go enjoy my life. We've also grown to the point where viewers are happy that a streamer is getting the bag. When I first started streaming on Twitch, it was weird if you had a sponsorship. It was really weird. Burr has a life? I do, actually. I don't go outside much because it's still winter here in Edmonton, but I love to go outside and work out. Every day I check the weather to see if we're getting warm weather so I can go outside and jog again. Oh my god, I miss the sun beaming off my bald head, blinding every goddamn driver. I miss it so much. I'm at the point with winter where I miss the warm weather, and by the time we get to August, I'll miss the cold weather. I'll miss the cold weather. But since it's Edmonton, you know damn well it's snowing later this week. It's 15. It's warm here today at 1 Celsius, but it's going to be about -8 at the coldest the next week or so, and we're still going to be getting snow, but that's fine. Walk and edit at the same time. Maybe it's overkill. No, it's not overkill. I also have a walking pad that I use. Haven't used it as much, but I still have it. Great investment. Very good investment for anyone that works from home and you feel like you're not getting enough steps in during your work time. If you got a standing desk, I would highly encourage investing in a walking pad. It is worth every penny. I lost my slowdown. Wait, no, I didn't. Also, Doog, I hope you're doing good. Happy Friday. Fucking Christ. Since my husky became a backyard escape artist, I have to take her out, so I'm now up to 15,000 steps a day according to your Fitbit. Congrats, 15,000? That's insane. I wish I could get that many steps in. I guess I could if I just walked, but even with the walking pad, I was only getting like 6,000 extra steps. It's insane. So let's be honest, you don't want to walk outside when it's freaking -30 out. Why does that sound like the Pac-Man sounds? Kind of. Slightly. I love Pac-Man. I'm being genuine, actually. If you didn't know, I actually love Pac-Man. Pac-Man 99 releasing made me rediscover my love for that little yellow blob that eats shit. Shit. Lock in for the day. Hope you all have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, Dan. Thanks for hanging out with me today and listening to my ramblings. Fuck. Was fun. Hell yeah, it was. We strive for good times here in the Burr stream. And I like to think I like to think I put on a pretty good show most of the time. I joke to myself that I'm not that entertaining, but I feel like today I've been in my element, man, with my yapping. I said it, I've been in my element. Today, it's been one of my better yapping days. Oh, for God's sakes. I am struggling heavily. Cat is acting like I've stolen her firstborn because I won't let her eat my chicken enchiladas. I'd feel the same way if I was in your cat's shoes. You know how good Mexican food is? Well, I guess I should say if I was in your cat's paws, because cats don't wear shoes. Unless they're getting filmed for content, then I guess they wear shoes. Enchiladas, empanadas, chimichangas, tacos, burritos. Burrito bowls. AC/DC can shake you all night long. But I can eat those all night long. Yeah, you! Oh, Cat, I really want to go to that Mexican place that's too far away. The one that has really good strawberry margaritas. There's a Mexican place here. One of my favorite jokes to make, I've made it here before. One of my favorite jokes to make is, I don't know how an authentic Mexican restaurant got so far up north. I don't know what they're doing here, but goddamn it, am I blessed they found their way up here. You wouldn't expect an authentic Mexican restaurant to be so far in northern Alberta, but goddamn it, am I glad they're here. How did they get here? I don't know. But goddamn it, they can stay as long as they want. Because their food is fucking scrumptious. And they got the best strawberry margarita I've ever had. Yeah, I like margaritas. I like the fruity drinks, man. I like the fruity things in life. I'm not gonna try to say I don't. Who the hell doesn't like a strawberry margarita? Not too salty, though. Mexican food is by far my favorite type of cuisine. Then it might be Greek food after. A fan of Greek. But Mexican food, oh my god. It's unreal how good it is. Just all the different fucking spices and textures and taste and everything. Oh my god. I gotta travel to Mexico just to get that authentic Mexican food, man. Could eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and dessert. They got churros. I think churros are Mexican. I mean, it's fucking fried bread. Oh, that Italian food is also probably in there as well. If somebody says they don't like pasta, I'm just gonna say, have they had all of them? You're telling me you don't like fusilli or rigatoni or penne or spaghetti or linguine or fettuccine or cavatappi? Did you have a light sauce? Did you have a more dark sauce? What are you talking about? You don't like pasta. What are you, a child? Grow up. You don't like pasta? You're fucking crazy. Oh, it's got too many carbs. Grow up. Eat a fucking carb. Just don't have any bread with it. You don't need a side of carbs when you're having a bowl of carbs. You don't love long, skinny pasta shapes, but that's just because it's annoying to eat. Yeah, that's fair. You don't like spaghetti, linguine, fettuccine. That's fair. But you're telling me you don't like cavatappi or macaroni? Fusilli is probably my favorite, to be honest. But rigatoni makes a good case. Pretty sure they're similar in their shapes, but still, bow tie is also pretty good. Those bow tie pastas, those are just fancy little fucks. Have your little fancy pasta with your little bow tie. Why is my pasta fancier than me? That's a good joke for stand-up comedy. That would maybe get like 2 people. If any of you are striving to be stand-up comedians, you do not have permission to take that. That's mine. Angel hair, rotini. Oh, rotini. How could I forget rotini? Angel hair, a little too skinny for me. One pasta I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm not the biggest fan of gnocchi. Too doughy. Compared to your typical other pastas, you know what I mean? It's just a little too doughy for me. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say no to a bowl of gnocchi, depending on what's in it. But compared to all the other options, ricotta gnocchi's so good. Oh, ricotta cheese, underrated god, along with feta. Ricotta inside of a pasta? Oh, God, that goes so well. A light hair sauce mixed with some ricotta? Ooh. Now, if someone's saying they don't like feta cheese or ricotta cheese, I think there might be something wrong with it. There might be a commie or something. A potato-based pasta as opposed to the standard? Yeah, it should stop. No, it shouldn't. People love gnocchi. I just won't buy it as much. You like blue cheese? I mean, I like blue cheese as well. I don't know how I started talking about pasta, but I did. I just wanted to impress you guys with how many pastas I could name. It was about 10. Remember that when you're writing my eulogy. He would always rant about random shit. He loved naming pastas. He could name about 10. Not that impressive, but better than the average man. People get crazy when you say you like blue cheese, and then they eat shit like chicken and waffles at the same time. It's like, okay, bro, like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You like chicken and waffles together, but you're judging me for liking blue cheese? Chicken and waffles is a crazy combination that I am not a part of. Now, if you like chicken and waffles, I'm not judging you, just like you're not judging me for liking blue cheese. Or Callus or Throw to the Word for liking blue cheese. I'm just saying, chicken and waffles is not that great. That's like a one-way ticket to a heart attack. At least blue cheese smells bad, so it has to be good, like Brussels sprouts. I don't know a single person that says, oh, I love a Brussels sprout. I don't mind the Brussels sprout, but oh god, they smell terrible. The way Brussels sprouts smell is how I imagine like a dead body would smell. Like a good dead body, you know? Not like a rotten corpse, like a hot 46-year-old that had a 12-pack dead body. Obviously, for science reasons, I know dead bodies are not going to smell different based on how in shape they were. Maybe. I don't know. Never smelled a dead body. I assume they all smell the same. But, you know, Brussels sprouts are the dead body of vegetables. You know, they smell terrible, but they taste probably okay. Sorry. Oh, that was a bad one. What is a good dead body? A Nazi. That's the best dead body. I got 97 of these fuckers? What? You get boar's head smoked blue cheese and put it on burgers with barbecue sauce and thick cut bacon. And now I'm going to get lunch because I'm very hungry now for some reason. That's fair. Sounds delicious. You did not see that coming? Oh, come on. You smirked. Maybe chuckled. Maybe chuckled. Broccoli and cauliflower are some of your favorite veggies and they smell awful. Cauliflower is an incredible replacement for buffalo wings. If you're like a vegetarian and you crave buffalo wings, get some fried cauliflower. I'm not even lying. It's delicious. Obviously, it's not as good as it's not as good as chicken, but if you don't eat chicken because you have better morals than me, it's good. Cauliflower, I feel like it's the short end of the stick, despite being really good, because it has to compete with broccoli. How do you compete with broccoli, man? Are you kidding me? Broccoli's like top-tier vegetables. If you're tier listing vegetables, Brussels sprouts are F tier, cauliflower's A tier, broccoli's S tier. And there's XJD, the man that comes in once a year, who's been following for 10 years, 2 months, and 6 days. Congrats on a decade, XJD. It's good to see you. Still remember when you came in when I was playing Pokemon Emerald randomly one time, because I decided to randomly play Pokemon Emerald on stream. I hope you're doing good. It is good to see you. Not a fan of the taste of broccoli? That's fair. Have you seasoned it, though? Put it like an applewood spice on your broccoli, and then, like, put it in, like, the broiler for a few minutes, or, like, even, like, 350 degrees in the oven. The applewood smoked spice tastes pretty good on broccoli. You ever think about how different the world was 10 years ago? Bro, don't even say that. Don't even get me on a whole other tangent on how different the world was. Is my life better now than it was 10 years ago? Most definitely. Are most people's lives better now than they were 10 years ago? I hope so, but probably not. But the world has changed. Happy 10 years for both of us. Glad to see you're still around and doing well. And I'm still kicking it. The bear costume, no, it wasn't a costume. It was a jacket that I got from the Workaholics. If anyone has seen Workaholics, you remember that bear jacket that that one dude with curly hair had? It was that. It wasn't a fursuit. It was just a little jacket that I wore like twice on stream because I thought it would be funny. And now here it is, 10.5 years later, still haunting my dreams. And people calling me a furry. I'm not a furry, but if you want to call me one, go ahead. I can't really change your opinion. I can't change what you type. I can't redact what you're saying. This ain't the Epstein files. These are the Burr files. The Burr files have photos of me in a Burr jacket from Workaholics. Redacted, of course. At least they're calling you. But I didn't give them my number like Carly Rae Jepsen. Jepsen? Yeah. Either way, the joke still stands. The joke stands the test of time, just like the price of bananas. You know, that's one thing that's never changed. I made this a tweet a year ago, and nobody appreciated it. But the most consistent thing in my life has been the price of bananas. How the fuck is that even possible? How have bananas never changed in price in my 28 years of existence? How? They're always the same price. Is it because real bananas are, like, truly extinct, and they're all, like, clones of other bananas? But they've stayed the same price no matter what. Are bananas always in season? The answer is yes. It's truly incredible what bananas are doing. And if you don't like bananas, I just feel sorry for you at this point. Like, I got nothing else to say. I just feel bad for you if you don't like bananas. They are so healthy for you, and they're so cheap, and they're so delicious. And they're so versatile in food and bacon. It's insane. If you don't like them, you're missing out, man. The bananas will never change, no matter what I say. I've been saying this for years about how consistent they are. They haven't changed in price at all. Maybe they've gone up a penny. But, you know, I could buy 7 bananas for $1.50, and it's just like, okay. Fucking, it costs $9 for a half a strawberry, but I can get 8 bananas for $1. Okay, whatever. I greatly appreciate bananas being the go-to fruit for cheapness and effectiveness. Like, they are definitely on the Mount Rushmore of cheap and affordable foods that are good for you, kind of like rice and beans. Rice, beans, bananas. The Mount Rushmore of, oh shit, I'm broke, but I still want something delicious. Local plantains changed in pricing per season, but bananas are quite fixed, so I buy bananas because same taste, cheaper price. See you next year, XJD. I should still be here. The content is going very well right now. Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? Catch me outside, how about that? You're slightly allergic to them. I can eat them, but I don't feel great afterwards. Good for nutrition, though, so I deal with it. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for you. Yesterday, I'll tell you a tragic story. This is not as tragic as being allergic to bananas. That, I forever feel bad for you. Yesterday, I was going to the gym at 3:30. Get a good workout in. And usually before the gym, I like to have, you know, somewhat of a lunch before the gym, but we didn't have much food because I needed to go grocery shopping. So I put a banana on the counter so I could have a banana before I went to the gym because it's really good and it fills you up. Good carbs, good sugars, just good everything. I forgot the banana on the counter. Kat saw the banana and just was like, that's tragic. Because she knows damn well what that banana was for. It was a tragic workout without that banana. I had to spend $3.75 on an overpriced protein shake from a vending machine in the gym because I forgot my banana and I was too hungry to work out. And then I had bad poops because of that protein shake in the gym. Ironically, it was a banana protein shake, but still, that was my 9/11. That was my 9/11. It was the combination of forgetting the banana and then having bad stomach aches because of the banana drink that I've had. Truly, I will never forget that. I really am on a roll today. My goodness. I'm glad that this will be on the YouTube Let's Play channel eventually, because you got to commemorate this VOD, man. This is going up in the Burr Streams Hall of Fame of all the shit I'm talking about. I also didn't expect this game to take me this long to beat. I was hoping to be out of here by now, because it was going to be a short stream, but now it's just turning into a goddamn normal stream. How did this happen? I got a grilled cheese to make. And soup. Oh, so we are at the very end of this game. I think we're on the final section right now, so the stream will not last that much longer. So if you enjoyed my yapping, well, I mean, all of you are following me already. If you're new to the stream, you can follow, but I don't know how many new viewers I'm getting in goddamn Minishoot Adventures 3 years after it released. But hey, if you're still new here, you can follow if you want. If you don't want to, okay, whatever. Have a good life, I guess. There you are, you son of a bitch. Oh, there's more? What the hell, man? Moment of respite. That's fine by me. Son of a bitch. Ah! Well, slow down time. There's another enemy somewhere. There he is. There's two of them. Oh, thank God that was the last one. I have been yapping. You soup? It's a tomato soup. I don't like soup by itself also. I'll say that. I'm not a soup fan, but I like dipping a grilled cheese in tomato soup. I've learned that about my life recently. Luckily, Kat likes soup, so we make the soup. I dip my grilled cheese in it. She does too. But then she eats the soup. Or I guess drinks the soup. You can't eat a liquid. Also, can I just say, one of the tastiest things in the world, this is going to sound crazy. You should not eat this. Let me just say that. This is one of those things you just give it a little tap and then a little lick off your finger. The tastiest thing, Kat knows what I'm going to say with this. Have you ever had vegetable stock powder by itself? You know, that extremely salty shit that you put in food? Stews, pastas, whatever. Vegetable stock powder. Unbelievably tasty. I don't know why it's so good. It's so salty. But if you ever buy some vegetable stock powder, if you need it in a recipe, it goes well in a lot of recipes. But for some reason, man, that shit is delicious. You were looking at a salt lamp. Weirdly, I was nearly correct. It's essentially a salt lamp. Is it similar to bouillon? I don't ever had that, so I can't say. But vegetable stock powder, oh my God. It's essentially just salt. Let me just say that. It's definitely one of those things that you buy in Canada and it says, hey, warning, this is high in sodium. It's like, yeah, no shit. But, oh my God. I'm not a good influence at times. I know I'm an influencer, but I didn't say I was a good one. It literally just salty veggie dust. Oh my goodness. Yes, ma'am. Gimme, gimme. Now, obviously, I'm not taking a spoon and sucking it up. Are you kidding me? I'd be so bloated and my blood pressure would be through the roof, man. I'm not 17. I gotta be concerned about what's going in my body. But, you know, when you pull it out to add it to something, give it a little lick, you know? Give it a little... Just a little, nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. Nothing that'll make you need to take a tum because you're having some heartburn or something. You and Kat are welcome to have some. I actually don't like soup. Besides dipping a grilled cheese in tomato soup. I despise soup. I forgot my chef's plate one time. Because I just forgot to do it because I was so busy. So they picked random things for me. One of the things they gave me was a fucking turkey soup. I didn't even make it out of spite. Still used the turkey, but I didn't make it. I still used the ingredients, but I didn't make a soup with it. Because I don't like soup. It just feels weird to eat. Do I like stews or chowder? Not really, no. Which is crazy because I'm from New England. I'm supposed to love clam chowder, but I don't. My grandma loves clam chowder, but not me, though. Not a fan of it. Not a big fan of biscuits, either. I like chili. That's the closest thing you'll get from me, though. But who the hell doesn't like chili? It'd be weird if you didn't like chili. Oh, my God. Whoops. Favorite soup/soup-like meal? Yeah, I'm not allowed to answer that one. I'm out of the running on that question. God damn it, man. Just, oh my God. Oh, cheddar broccoli soup. Oh, God. Freaking Kat's sister made a cheddar broccoli soup once. I had fucking diarrhea from it. Nobody else did, except me. My body cannot accept the soup. I try to put a soup in there, and it's like, oh, you're a dumbass. How could you do this? I should use my power shot a little bit more. You're lactose intolerant? No, I'm not. I eat plenty of cheese and plenty of dairy products. Don't get the bad poops, but cheddar broccoli soup, that did it to me. My body is just, it's an anomaly to soup. It can't have soup. The only liquids my body wants is an A&W root beer, a Pepsi, and water. I bought Cat Pop yesterday when I was at the store because she's a princess and she needs all of her pop ever. I almost got A&W root beer zero sugar instead of cherry Pepsi, but I was like, no, I shouldn't do that. I can't be tempted by the dark arts of pop right now, even if it is zero sugar. Are there any good Canadian sodas? I just told you the best soda that you could get. A&W root beer. You kidding me? A&W root beer in Canada is like fucking crack. It's so goddamn good. If you're ever in Canada, I highly suggest getting an A&W root beer. Is that Canadian? There's an American brand of A&W, but it's very different from Canada. It is completely different from Canada. They are two completely different entities. I promise you that. The food, the drink, everything A&W Canada is better than A&W American. What if you don't like root beer? I don't like root beer either. That's the thing. I hate root beer. I despise it. But like, if you give me any other root beer, I want to kill myself. It's so bad. But A&W root beer, I can chug that shit. Do you have Fago, or is that just Michigan? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. So, probably not. But I also... You'd have to ask Kat the pop question. She's the one that drinks the pop. I just buy it. I don't really drink it. Do you have good water in Canada? Oh my god, Edmonton tap water? I remember when we first moved to Edmonton, we went into our hotel that I booked on the same day because we got stuck in a smoking room in a hotel, so we left that hotel immediately, and I took the bite on losing money. But, first thing this old man says to us, he's like, what are you guys doing in Edmonton? And I'm like, oh, we moved here. He's like, oh, you gotta have the tap water. It's so good. You can just drink it straight out the tap. No filter needed. And he's right. No filter is needed on this tap water. But I still use a Brita filter because I'm a bougie bitch. We have very good fresh water in Canada. Some of the best water you can get in the country. In the world, even. Lucky? Yeah, I've been telling you, my life is extremely luck. My life has been filled with a lot of lucky breaks in the past 10 years. I got one big tragedy that was unlucky, but then after that, it's been a lot of lucky breaks. So I guess the universe is making up for the one unlucky thing that I had, and it's like, we'll give you a little bit of luck, I guess. And it's like, oh, thanks, universe. God, this is fucking brutal. Oh, I hope those stay. Try the tap water if I visit Edmonton. I mean, it's better than your average tap water, that's for sure. But I haven't really drank in a lot of tap. It's better than Flint, Michigan, I'll say that. But, you know, you could freaking... A lot of tap water's probably better than that. Well, at least these stay gone. Ow. Paul with the prime. Greatly appreciate that, Paul. 81 months. My goodness. That's such a long time. Thank you for being subbed for such a long time. It does mean the world, so. I mean, I can only say thank you so much for people that are subs for that long, you know? Like, what else do I say? Without you, this content wouldn't be here, so thanks. 7 years is crazy to think about. And it's crazy how much my life has changed in 7 years. God. These goddamn enemies. I really want to beat this game. It's already 12:30, man. Got shit to do. But I'm determined to beat this. I don't want to use my slowdown because I need it for the other one. Ow. Alright, we got 2 more hits we can take. I just hate that these guys just keep on respawning even after I kill them. It's kind of annoying. Like, can you stop spawning? Oh, I didn't kill these two yet. But the more I kill, the less, less bullets I gotta worry about, so I guess that's good. Now it's just kind of like a simpler game in terms of dodging. A lot less bullets, a lot more manageable, but if I get hit once, I'm boned. But I think I did it. All it takes is a little bit of determination. Can you heal me? Oh, you definitely can. Alright, let's see how we do against this one. This one's a little bit more annoying. But we have the slowdown. We have everything we need. Everything you want, everything you need. Everything inside of you that you wish you could be. He says all the right things at exactly the right time. What up, Nadine? I was just talking about how you made a fucking broccoli cheddar soup 5 years ago that gave me diarrhea. Good to see the culprit shows up in chat. That song feels very incel-y once you actually listen to the lyrics. He says all the right thing. At this point, I kind of don't even know what an incel means. Like, I see that word get used a lot, but I don't know if I've ever actually bothered to look up what the definition is. Is that just, like, a loser? Like, what does incel even, like, mean? I just kind of, whenever I see that word, I just think, like, loser. Involuntary celibate? Can you use that in 5th grade terms? It's the jackass who thinks that relationships are transactional, and if they put some time into a friendship, they should be getting laid. They're not able to get laid and blame women for it. So they think just because they're nice to a girl that the girl should allow that dick to be inside of her? That sounds terrible. Ain't nobody want that penis. They blame women in society for their lack of sexual or romantic partners. That's crazy. That's crazy that they think they are obligated to get laid because they're nice. You should just be nice because that's what you should do as a human. Can't get sex. Huh. I'm learning a lot today, eh? Grossly overestimated how long this game is. Oh, wait, maybe no. Andrew Tate is definitely an incel. That dude's that dude's like the biggest fucking loser I've ever seen, and I watched The Biggest Loser season 1. But I guess the only good thing about Andrew Tate is you know somebody's a dumbass and a dick if they like him. So he helps weed out the losers of society by being such a big loser. I know, I shouldn't shit talk people. No, it's fine. He's a loser. You can shit talk losers. It's fine. You can shit talk rich losers, which is like almost like every rich person. Most rich people are losers when you think about it. And if he ever sees this clip for some reason, he'll say I'm probably like a slave to society and to women, and I'm like not a man because I called him a loser. And to that, I mean, okay, cool. I'll worship a woman. Are you kidding me? Women are the greatest thing on this planet next to like cats, dogs, and tacos. And camels. Don't forget camels. And penguins. And the little baby kangaroos inside their mother's sashes. Those are really cute too. Men should be bowing down to women and giving them anything that they want because they have to deal with men. You know how awful it is to deal with men? I have to deal with men sometimes. It's terrible. And they don't even want to fuck me. I can't even imagine what it's like if they want to fuck you. Oh, God. It's probably awful. Shit. You're making tacos tonight that won't make you shit yourself? We're making a cavatappi tonight. Making what? Cavatappi, a type of pasta. With some feta, some mozzarella, some spinach. No protein, but no protein needed. You want to learn how to make pasta? Well, I mean, I just buy it in the bag and then boil water. Can you boil water? If you answer yes, you can make pasta. It ain't rocket science. Get a pot big enough to handle the amount of pasta you're trying to make. Put a good amount of water in it. Put that pot of water on the stovetop. Put the stovetop on, preferably high heat so it boils a little bit faster. Once it's boiling, put the pasta in. Read the directions to make it al dente. Congratulations, you've made pasta. Make pasta? Oh, come on. Nobody's got time for that shit. Nobody's got time for that. Don't try to be better than everyone. Just buy the bagged pasta for $1.99. I imagine it doesn't make that much of a difference. Come on. No, you should make pasta if you want to. If you have the resources to do it, be better than the rest of us. It's one of those things that I would never make because I'm fine with just bagged pasta to cook. But if you want to make pasta, go right ahead. I'll be jealous of you because you have the time and the energy and the patience to do that. I don't got time to let pasta dry out. I don't even let my hair dry. I got time to let pasta dry? Please. I want that shit now. You're fine with boxed pasta? No, you're not. You're kicked out of the boxed pasta club. You're kicked out of. You're kicked out. You're not allowed to have boxed pasta anymore. Go enjoy your fancy fresh-made pasta. You have leftover Italian sausage ravioli bacon in my fridge. Ooh, that sounds delicious. The Italian sausage. Cat's not a big fan of Italian sausage, but let me tell you, man, Italian sausage inside of a pasta is the best protein to have in there. Pork, beef, that's all fine. Chicken, whatever. Italian sausage, though? Ooh. Woohoo! Italian sausage. So good. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm being a little shit today. Ah, my God. So I'm on top of the world. The Oilers have won 5 games in a row the first time all season. How can I not be on top of the world right now, man? My hockey team, it turns out they're not shit. Turns out having the greatest player in the generation makes you not as bad as people think they are. When you put pasta in boiling water, do you put a timer on or just eyeball it? I put a timer on. Eyeball it? Please, bitch, please. My eyeballs can't taste it. Your wife judges you for it? Your wife is fair to judge you for that. Why eyeballing that pasta? It's crazy. I mean, I guess if you cook enough pasta, you start to recognize when it's done, but, you know. You could also just do a little taste test, you know, just sneak a noodle in. You have a meat grinder? I'm also jealous of that, but I don't have room for a meat grinder. My kitchen is already so jam-packed with everything, I can't fit anything else in here, man. I got so much shit in the kitchen. You can tell when it's limp or not? Yeah, you're a guy. You always know. Guys know when it's limp. That's fair. Honey, I have a penis. I can tell when the pasta is limp. Do not say that. That is a one-way ticket to the couch. Anything I say, just do the opposite. That's fucking funny. Oh, you're just eyeballing the pasta? Yeah, I have a penis. It's fine. I'll know. I'll know when it's done. Oh, because it's limp? Yeah, you get it. Ah. I have 1 HP. I could just turn on invincibility and then just beat the boss, but that feels like it would be cheating, because that would be cheating. And I know I have shit to do, but I guess when you have shit to do, you got... Oh! Almost reminiscent of the St. Louis Blues run from 2018, went from dead last in the league to the Stanley Cup champs. Hey, that was also a couple years ago, except we didn't win. But the Buffalo Sabres, oh my goodness, the Buffalo Sabres, what a goddamn sweet story that is. What a sweet story, the Buffalo, oh my god. Ah, dude, I got shit to do today, man. I got shit I need to do, let's hurry this up. Hopefully that doesn't void achievements. If it does, well, I deserve it. If it voids the achievement, I deserve the voided achievement. Whatever. I just have shit I need to do today. Like, make a delicious lunch and then plan a shit ton of content and write, like, 3 different scripts that I'm working on. So I don't really have all day to do this. Giving up? If it voids the achievement, I'll just do it off stream again. It's fine. Look at that, I'm still dodging. You see those dodges? Like, play Pokemon Za? Why the hell would I play Pokemon Za? What? What are you smoking, Nadine? Does it help you sleep? Pokemon Za? What? Do you mean Pacopia, maybe? Za, that game was like hot mediocrity. After the first couple hours were really fun, but then it just kind of got like a little repetitive. Solid like 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10. Got it while I was in the States for 87 Canadian dollars. Oh my god, you went to the States and you came back alive? They let you through customs? I need to think what Pokemon Za I want to send home for Pokemon Champions. Oh yeah, isn't that coming out in like 3 days or something? Pokemon Champions? Isn't that next week? Holy shit. I forgot about that. I'm not going to play it, but I forgot about it. I'm excited to see what content people make on it. I won't lie. I'm very intrigued on the content game of Pokemon Champions to see how that turns out, but I'm not going to participate myself because I don't care. Wow, I can't believe I only took 1 damage from that fight. That's insane. Oh, shit, there's another fight after the fight. Ah! Whoa, dude, you're cheating. How often do you guys clean your cat's litter boxes? I used to be a every other day type of person, but I've started doing it every day, and I feel like my cats appreciate me doing it every day now. I used to do every other day, but I feel like I've grown as a person to do it every day. Twice a day? Damn. Blue and Callie is so bougie. No wonder why they didn't like me. They never seen me clean their poopers. Robot boxes, you empty them once a week. I've seen those ads for those robot boxes. I'm so skeptical on them. But do you say they're good? They work well? Maybe I'll invest in one day. Oh, you only have 1 box. Oh, yeah, you guys live in, like, a taco shack. Because your area is so expensive. And we'll be living there for 4 days, too, because we're visiting. Sister has 2. They work well for her. We have 2 litter boxes as well. Oh, I always tell Kat, when's your mom moving in? Because her mom would make us dinner when she visited and clean the litter boxes every day. It was so nice. I was like, shit, when's she moving in? I'll sleep on the couch. You can sleep in the bed with her. I don't give a fuck. I'll sleep on the couch. Hey, Kat, when's your mom moving in? Oh, shit, it doesn't void the achievement. That's not good. Well, now I feel a little cheesy, but I guess that's life. I only took 1 damage in that fight, man. What can I say? What can I say? I don't know about you guys, but... Oh, shit, the ads are about to start. Let's cancel those, because this is the last thing we're doing. Let's cancel that shit. We don't want ads. Ugh. I'm not making you guys get ads. When I'm trying to sell you all my master courses at the end of the stream. Guys, get my masterclass on how to not get ads while watching a stream. It's only $20. How does a robot litter box even work? Like, does it, like, detect the clumps of piss and, like, poop and then just, like, scoop it out and, like, store it somewhere for you? It rotates and sifts the litter. That's so weird. That's one of those things I could never imagine a robot doing, but it's one of those things that if a robot wants to do it, I'll gladly let them. But what robot is getting made and like, I am here to scoop poop? I am made to poop the scoop. Or scoop the poop. At 2026, a lot of things are possible. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy what some great things technology can do. I'll 100% this game off stream. YouTube Let's Play, thanks for watching Minishoot Adventures. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I cheesed the final boss, but I just have a busy day ahead of me, and I wanted to get this done today, so because I have other things to do. But yeah, this game is great. I've already played it before, so you can go watch my other playthrough like 2 years ago that I made. If you really want to watch me beat the final boss without invincibility. I didn't have shit to do then, but I have shit to do now. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, YouTube.